Hello, gamers. What
Hello,
is good?
gamer.
Gaming moment.
Gaming. Co-gaming.
I tabbed back into Roll20 and the theme song is going now for me.
Uh-oh.
It's actually going now for me too.
Wait a minute.
Hell yeah.
Refresh.
You guys are in a time loop, dog.
Yo.
I'm not gonna refresh.
Okay,
I'm gonna listen to the theme song.
Yeah,
man.
I'm gonna
Not
fucking-
refresh.
Arthur said, I'm
rolling
made
with it,
this.
man.
What are you talking about? I'm gonna listen to this.
The big vibing.
What is up, everybody?
You kind of went off, to be honest.
Yeah. Just a little bit. We need some lyrics for it too, but we'll get there. I almost tried to edit edit the intro with the new song in it, but you know, we're getting there. It's gonna all be there.
I'm about to just do it in a vocal light. Just say fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, that
Honestly,
actually,
hit up and be
honestly,
like, hey, can I give you $20 and you make Miku sing this?
I got vocal lights, so I can do it. I'm just
hell
lazy.
yeah. Well, you know what, guys? You
Or
hit the
I
threshold.
didn't think about it.
True, I didn't think about that either. So, last time on Tales of Arvyre, after their fight with the strange blood ooze monsters, the party did some investigation work and just kind of in the room there and found large fish scales, medical equipment, collected samples of the blood ooze, and Belitha found a note from the late G. Suman speaking about the Sahugan lurking in the sewers. After the party conversed with Dunn and after they left the sewers and telling him not to mention the Sahugan to his employer. During their talk,
We didn't say that.
What's up?
At no point did we say that.
It was implied. It was heavy implied that Dunn. It was a do what you want. He's like, okay. During their talk, Dunn took them to a local bar called the Safe Haven, where they ran into a drunk Bo-Ride Cho. Yori and Velitha quickly caught on to Cho and were very suspicious of him. After some time at the bar, the party decided to call it a night and head back to the oddity as Cho followed them from the shadows. Yori broke off and managed to watch Cho as he slept that night, kept tabs on him. Upon returning, Maros, though, gave the blood sample to Scotia, and after some testing, she stated that what they had was dragon blood. And night went very regular after that. Though the next morning, early, the caravan gathered at a point in their oddity block. And that's where we're going to start. You all.
Is Reggie not join us?
What's up? What'd you say?
Is he not joining us this
Who?
time? Reggie. I mean,
Oh,
we started the next morning, and I stood over him the whole time, so he didn't disappear.
Oh no, he did this. He's asleep. Brian's on the road. He may join another time.
Okay.
All right, Brian's on the road.
All right, I guess I'll just like shove him in a barrel somewhere.
With the 2 rats as well.
Yeah.
So you stayed and watched Bo the whole night, correct?
Yeah, I was kind of vibe checking him, but I also wanted to see like if anyone would try and come contact him or take notice. I was trying to see if he tried to send a message to anybody, but I guess he just sort of sat there all night.
You roll me a perception check real fast. 24. As you kind of look over the man in front of you and kind of just are about to kind of leave, you think you see, actually you do see someone watching Bo from, I would say, about 60 feet away, and they are...
For reference, if this is after all the darkness went away, I'm back invisible.
Okay. You see them further down the alley, not toward the oddity, kind of more toward the city proper. You see someone look at Bo and then kind of quickly turn back toward the kind of crowd of people heading toward the docks. Everyone...
Mine's big.
Look at me having to pull up a stat book.
By that he means make one.
You see someone bending down kind of in this crowd to, it looks like, to kind of tie the lace on their boot. Fix their shoe. But from here, you can see them kind of gripping their temple, kind of through the people in the crowd.
Say again? What was that last sentence?
They're kind of gripping their head, kind of through the. You see them kind of through the people in the crowd.
Oh, they're like reacting to being hit. Okay,
yeah.
Sorry. I kept hearing grouping, and I was like, "What?
Yeah.
Possibly could that mean?"
Yeah, there's a lot of people. They're all heading toward the docks, and someone's like, "Are you all right?" You kind of see someone kind of leaning down to check on someone. They seem to.
Yeah. For the next hour, I know where they are.
Okay.
And it cannot gain the benefits of being invisible.
Maros, you're shaken awake early by Sarah.
Huh? What's up?
You kind of see just sitting there, like she's like, I told you that you need to be up early.
Why?
Yeah. And she'll kind of motion out when you're ready. I'll motion out kind of to outside.
Alright, Maros is gonna get out of bed very confused and disoriented and just put his clothes on, walk outside the tent.
Elle, after your talk with Scotia late at night, she mentioned to you that you needed to be up early, and she wanted you to be responsible to get all the other bodyguards up as well.
I sleep in. No.
Okay. Sure.
I'll do that.
Cooked, Veltha.
Yeah.
You're shaken awake by Elle.
Wake the
What? Where the fuck am
Wake
I?
the fuck up, bitch.
This isn't camp. Where? Was I blacked out?
Come on, Dorothy, get up.
Kook stands up, dusts his feathers, looks around. So no one's gonna tell me where I am?
Just get up. You don't need to know where you are. You don't need to know anything. Just get up.
I am already
I know
up.
you
I'm
don't.
already
I know
standing.
You don't see this hour very often in your life.
Alright, now I'm more concerned about why are you telling me to get up when I'm already standing here. That's the bit I'm more concerned about now. Like the entire premise of the setting I'm in has now been completely
Do some jumping
eradicated.
jacks right now.
But why? Why do I need to do jumping jacks?
Roll me a strength
Hello?
saving throw right now.
Hello?
Veltha's also up, by the way, just like not interacting with this at all. Does not want to get involved.
You're just gonna start to do some jumping. You're just doing some jumping jacks. You're doing some calisthenics.
It's like, bro, why am
I'm
I doing?
doing
Why am I doing this?
I'm doing a Constitution saving throw to not laugh at Cooked.
The exercises are great, honestly. They're sick. I mean, they're great.
You just
He's in
see
perfect
Elle
form.
like trying to hold back in her laughter.
I stifle it with a
all of
cough.
her might.
Guys, I've had a fucking mild amnesia here, right? And you guys are just fucking making me like a fucking slave? Like, come on? Hello?
First of all, no one made you do this. You're just doing it. It took no
I mean-
convincing. She said, do jumping jacks now, and you just did it.
Like, yes, man.
I mean, to be fair, the voice in my head that told me to roll a strength saving throw made me do it. But okay, go off.
Do
My
they have a
immersion.
psych ward here?
That's an arm nod, you know. They're really forward thinking.
Well, good. Now you're up. You can go get me a cup of coffee,
What
and
the-
I'll explain to you where we are.
What the why the fuck do I need to get you a cup
How's he
of
gonna
coffee?
find you coffee if he doesn't know where he is, dog?
He'll figure it out.
What, are we in the land of fucking chocolate and wonders? Is this fucking sewer water coffee now? Is that what it is?
Will you figure it out, dude? Insight check.
You,
Will you
He's-
figure out how to find coffee, dude?
he's
Do it
disoriented. Roll me a history check though, Cooked. Maybe he doesn't seem like he might know, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm not convinced. I'm like,
Cooked hasn't been to, a Copper Whale, or hasn't even got coffee in the Oddity, so you have no clue where to get anything at this hour. But as you Mars, as you walk past the tent with Scotia on your arm, you hear the ruckus in the bodyguard tent. Just loud voices, and around you, I'll give this for free. Around you, many others from the caravan are up, already up. You see Quiz and Lily waking up Simon. He's like, well, we have a couple more hours before time. It was just really important. And you kind of hear, it's like, yeah, well, we're gathering everybody for an announcement. I think, well, the caravan's getting together. And you kind of see them kind of get up, and you see the Schwartzes are up as well. Yori, are you heading back toward the caravan, or are you still?
I've got an
looking?
hour. I'm headed back to the rest of my people.
You feel the person still in the area. You feel like they might have went toward the docks, but you also get a feeling that they're hovering, if that makes sense.
Like I could feel their location just sort of going around in
Yeah,
the same area.
like they made
Okay.
their way toward the docks with the flow of the crowd, but you can kind of feel that them kind of heading back near kind of more shopping district and then back to the dock, kind of floating around in different spaces. That makes sense.
I occasionally will check my map and sort of like close one eye and try and superimpose what I'm feeling of their location over this map, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
Like this is obviously very rudimentary for me to translate this to the map because I'm not intimately familiar with the city,
No, not
like
yet.
in my head.
Mhm.
Not yet. But I know their location. It's not just a direction. It's like I know exactly where they
Yeah,
are.
they seem
So
to
I'm
be.
just sort of- Can I
Is it-
like get some big circles on the map?
Yeah, they seem to be
like, This is where
rotating.
they stopped, kind of.
They still seem to
Okay.
be in like position of that alley. If that makes sense. Like they head toward the docks a little bit, and they still seem to like be still near that alleyway, near where Bo is, but giving him a wide berth. If that makes sense. Giving him they're staking him out. Let's be real. But
Okay.
on your way back to the Oddity, and back to where the block where your caravan is, you see, everyone from the caravan gathered, here. And by this time, I would say that Kooked, Belitha, and Elle, you guys have exited the tent, and you look and see Maros and Sarah, walking past your tent.
Sorry, I see who. I cut out there.
Sorry, Maros and Sarah.
Gotcha.
About what time is it?
It is.
Is it still early enough in the morning for it to be like dim, or is the sun
Yeah.
up?
The sun
And
is
it's
the sun
just
is not
moving.
up. It's like 7. It's like 7.
Okay.
It's way before any other blocks of the oddity are fully open. You see like the quartermaster's tent, the lamp on, but that's about it.
Okay. I would have come out of invisibility when I cast Mind Spike, but I could do it again immediately. It would just be a question of like me being, like behind a building or something to do it.
Yeah.
If you want me to roll stealth, I can do that.
Yeah, roll me stealth.
To not have been noticed doing that.
Yeah, you
17.
managed to get behind a spot, like a building, and go back invisible.
Okay. So I see my crew. I'm going over there.
Look at all this.
Is your party a lie? That's the question.
All right, I guess I'll try and figure it out for myself. Did Sarah call all this together?
You
I'm
kind of
saying
see.
this tomorrow's.
Oh,
I mean, Maros is still kind of disoriented. He hasn't had coffee yet, so he's kind of like raise his shoulders a bit. I don't know.
Do any of us care about this, or would you rather we go get coffee?
you kind of see Sarah. Kind of, it would be in your best interest to hear.
He's gonna see
Many things
Maros.
would be.
Maros is gonna be nodding his head with a frown to the coffee question.
Let me see. Squishy's gonna see you, like, gonna squeeze your arm. You can get coffee afterward. I might even come with you.
He's just gonna smile like, okay.
At this time, you guys even see kind of coming out of a smaller tent, Kubo, kind of. Ooh. I see we are all here early. What is the reason for this? Do you know? Good.
Yeah, don't look at me. I'm just as clueless.
We're gonna try to summon the devil.
Wait, that's what we're doing? That's why I'm up this fucking early?
Yeah.
I'm on board as long as I got to fight it.
I mean, it depends what kind of mood the guy's in today, you know?
You can't hear Squishy under her breath, like, you wouldn't want to. I don't think you'd last with one. And she's like,
We've already killed one.
oh,
Wasn't there like 3 of them?
you have?
Are you
Oh,
talking about pit fiends or devils?
We've definitely killed at least one devil. At least one.
Did you tell me this story, Morris?
Well, so we can talk about it over coffee.
I see. And kind of, as you guys, the caravan kind of gathers, and you kind of see Urfolk, like, I'm not sure, Irian. What? You see, exiting her tent, Emma. Without a veil on her face, you see green eyes, kind of looking at everyone. She's like, "Oh, good, everyone's all here." And everyone's kind of like staring at her now, and everyone's kind of hushed. Oh, thank you all, and so thank you, Sarah, for getting everyone here so early. I'm sorry that it's so early, but I feel like I should come clean with some things about myself to you all, since we've been together for almost a year on this caravan. I think I owe it to you all. And you see her like pause briefly and kind of start again. It's hard to explain, but I'm dying. And you kind of see everyone kind of look at each other for a second, like, what? And I've known for a bit, and I wanted to tell you all that. And I also would like to ask your help. There is a way to help me, but I can't do it alone.
I'm not donating to your Kickstarter.
To your GoFundMe. Arvyre goes on me. You see her kind of look. I want to know if I can trust you and call upon you when that time comes for you to help me.
Sorry, just out of context, who's speaking right now?
Emma Butia.
Emma, right, I got you.
Yeah, that one girl that we've already risked our lives for a couple different
Yeah,
a couple
but-
times,
we
you know.
just-
She just
was
wants to
dying and-
quadruple check.
Yeah. Well, this is not really. You can tell that she's not looking at you all. She's looking at each of the merchants of the caravan. And
Untrustworthy people they are.
you see she'll kind of pause and be like, Quiz and Lily, your services are needed now. There's a plant in my possession that could help with my ailment, and I would ask for your help. And you can see like Quiz is like in deep thought, and Lily's just like looking at her, kind of like Quiz is like, so the answer is yes, first off, but what's so great about this plan? If you had it for a long time and you hadn't told us about it, like, why you could have told me earlier, and I could have already been working on like 15 ways to use it. And like you kind of see her kind of like trailing off, and she's like, Lily will be like, I will help you. It's always interesting to work with unknown materials. And you see Emma kind of like, Miss Fletcher can help you with anything you need. She's been a help to me, and with this item, she will give you any information you need on it. Can I call on you, Merfolk, Irian, Simon, when the time comes? And you see Merfolk kind of looking in deep thought, but also like, oh, why wouldn't we? You're a part of this caravan. I wouldn't want any harm to come to you, so of course. You see Irian kind of like, yes, we will help you. Simon's like, I'm not sure how my services will be of any help to you, but I guess so. There seems to be a sense of sense of agreement with some of the members, and they're asking her questions right now. But what are you guys doing?
I'm rolling perception
Sure.
because I was told to.
What are they looking at?
Jory is basically not breathing. He has not moved like in the slightest since the beginning of this talk. He's not asleep, but he is experiencing everything as fast as he possibly can because he's
Dude's
bored.
power napping.
Truly power napping. Really just
It's catch and sleep where you can find it. Does not give a shit.
He is napping, standing up, and hitting the fast forward button.
I have noticed. I'm not gonna do anything though. I'm just gonna go back to listening to the guy talk.
Simon's like, oh.
Belza like wishes that was her. She wishes she could do that. That's all.
You see Emma kind of look over. She's like, thank you all. Once again, I'm sorry that I called you out so early. But like I said, I wanted you to know. And Bubo will look at her and be like, the job does not change. I to protect the caravan. As long as you're in the caravan, you are protected. And she'll kind of give everyone a nod. Like, thank you all. And she will kind of head back into her tent. Folks are kind of just like talking amongst themselves now, like, I wouldn't know. Maybe that's why she's always. You kind of overhear Urfolk and Irian talking, and Irian's like, maybe that's why she's always been in her tent. Sometimes I see tiredness in her eyes. And Urfolk's like, oh, can't say I noticed that, but let's see. You kind of see them, folks, getting back to their early morning routines. You see Scotia, Lily, and Quiz speaking as Scotia is showing them kind of a book, and they're already going over kind of plans for the Heligon Lotus. What do you all Actually, each of you, in your head, hear Emma's voice. Actually, you see something in your periphery, like of a feather. It's like, then you hear her voice in your head. I have something I need to say to you all privately. If you would meet me in my tent. And you guys,
Coffee.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Or we're going to get coffee. We're coming back to do whatever the fuck that was later.
okay.
Emma just wanted to tell Mara something he already knew.
Skoshi, Sarah, we'll see you all kind of going. It's like, oh, you all getting coffee? I did promise I'd come with you all.
Yeah, you have to now.
Oh. And she will kind of get, I whisper to you, Mara, she's like, you understand what I meant last night when I said it's not my place to tell or your advice as been put into motion is what she wants, so I'm not stopping her. But I am concerned.
Yeah, fair enough.
And she will kind of get close to you, Mars, and be like, so where are we going?
I want to go to a new coffee place because the last one I went to was pretty bad.
And she's gonna kind of look
Going
around.
to Xavier's.
Oh,
Is that where it was?
it's like, oh, you got the coffee from here, Maros, didn't you? I heard
Yeah.
the local folks not complaining about it, but you know, they talk. It's passable.
Barely.
Coot, how are you feeling right now?
A little bit dissociated. Just looking to get some coffee.
Meanwhile, Kook is sort of thinking to himself while she says that, like, is Elle's brain actually just made of coffee at this point? Seems to hyperfixate a bit on that too much. Someone's a little bit weird in the head, isn't it? Meanwhile, I snap
Just
out
think
my
about
thought
coffee, you know.
process. I snap out my thought process like, yeah, man, really distraught. Yeah, it sucks. Man, Emma, man, just wish you told us sooner.
Skoshi is like, you kind of see Skoshi looking at you like, what was that you said, Yori? What's this place?
The closest and best coffee.
Oh. Look at that, Mars. You have a place to go. You're buying, correct? You just look at it.
Oh, I left my wallet in the tent. I thought you had this one.
Roll me a deception.
Fuck.
You know what? I don't.
You need a fucking 20 to beat a goddamn demigod.
Correct. What's this? Wisdom, right? No, insight? Is that intelligence?
Deception's charisma.
Yeah, insight's intelligence, right?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay, so I was right. Okay. She'll look at you. She's like, "Oh, you mean this wallet?" And so she has it in her hand. It's like, "Oh, yeah, I saw you run out, and you forgot it." And I was like, "He's gonna need this for today."
Thank the heavens that you remembered to bring my wallet.
I know aren't I such a great spouse?
So, yep. Really top
And
tier.
just like hand it, put it in your hand. It's like push it against your chest. What was that, Yori? What's this?
I was trying to take it from Maros' person, but it wasn't there.
No, that ain't happening. Yeah, you guys can head to Xavier's if that is the case. If that's where you.
We've been walking there the whole time. What are you talking about?
Nah, now you're speaking my language. Yeah, this is for some of you. This is the first time you've been here. You passed the street. You pass the busy street of sailors and kind of workers kind of going past like, oh, bright and early morning. You gotta see people kind of heading. You make it your way to.
Every time you cut yourself off and switch the music, it's like we hit a loading screen.
It is. It is. You head to the Copper Whale. Very quaint shop. You see a small, very like probably 5 foot kind of sign that just says Copper Whale. Really quaint place. Actually, there is a bit of outdoor seating, but it's really small. But you guys head up. There's a couple people in here already, just grabbing coffee, filling up tins to go, and grabbing whatever small foods, breads and things. There at the counter there is an Earth Genasi woman, and at the main counter, you see a lot of different workers in the back, a wide variety of people. But what are y'all doing?
Good morning. Midas.
Good morning. How can I help you all?
I would like one dandy style coffee for me and 4 regular coffees. But one with extra sugar.
One with extra sugar. Okay. Andy style coffee. And you kind of see a pause from the woman. She's like, I'm gonna have to call my boss over to probably do that. I haven't learned how to do that one yet. And you kind of see
Do you guys have any like ice elementals or something? Can I get it like chilled or iced?
Yeah, same here, actually. No offense.
Okay, so 2 iced coffees, 1 black extra strong and 1 dandy style. And Morris, what is your wife getting?
she'll look at.
She'll get a London Fog.
Okay, yes. Do you have
fog.
tea and
Wait, just what, the soot of the London air? What?
Oh yeah. Yep.
She likes it bitter, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh
right.
yeah.
If you've never had a London Fog, it's fucking excellent.
I was gonna say, that London Fog is just Earl Grey tea and fucking vanilla
Milk.
syrup.
Jasmine is clearly shaking her head from this.
Yes.
I don't know what London is, but I'm sure it's foggy.
Yeah, what is your microphone like on top of a box or something?
I
Yeah.
was gonna
what's
say,
going on?
who the fuck's punching their mic right now?
Yeah.
You've been rattling this whole time.
Yeah.
Who's
what's
that,
going
me?
on, Matt? Yeah.
Yes, you.
Oh, it's because I'm fucking bouncing my foot against my desk. And it's
That'll
shaking
do
my-
it.
Sorry. That's why I always have myself muted.
Motherfucker, how
sorry,
do you
Owen.
like?
A neurodivergence.
Yeah, literally. It's the H.
Neurodivergent.
My H is showing.
You get your H out of here.
For real.
Yeah. Yeah, she's going to get just a very sweet coffee. She's like, you see Xavier kind of come down. The first time you guys are seeing him, halfling gentleman, tan skin, very kind of short, brown hair, kind of small and small beard. He's like, oh, welcome back. Arthurxmedic, was it? Hard to
Good
forget.
morning, Xavier.
Good morning. Good morning. And the residency woman's like, it's a dandy style coffee. You haven't taught me how to do that one day. He's like, no, man, no worries. I'll do it this time. Watch me as I do it, though. He's like, and they can handle everything else you guys are getting as well. And yeah, you see him kind of heat up coals, and already it's like he's getting the process ready. scraping the iron in the sand.
You said Dundee?
Dandu.
Dandu, dude.
Dandu.
Dimmadome.
You're getting that
Roll me-
steamed foam, baby.
Truly. Yeah, roll me a history. Roll me a history check, Mara. See if you might know this area. As the coffees are getting ready. Oh, natural.
That is
Sorry.
accurate.
30-20. Yeah, so you've heard of the Dandu Desert. It's a place in the continents, the provinces of Wei. You've heard stories of kind of roaming gargoyles and just like kind of superstition kind of things there. Snake people. But you've heard the craftsmen from there are very good, and some of the blacksmiths are kind of known for their saber smithing. But this is the first time I think you've seen the style of coffee.
Incorrect.
Oh.
Mara's mom made it.
Wait.
You just got RP checked, dog.
I got
Yeah.
RP checked. Holy
So
shit. It's like,
the way
yeah.
it works is you put the coffee grounds on top of the water as it's boiling, and then the vapor and the vacuum of the boiling water releasing the vapor, and then the air getting pulled in,
Okay.
pulls the coffee grounds in, and it creates like a foam on top. So that when you pour it, you don't pour the grounds off, you pour the coffee from under the foam.
Oh,
He's right.
you're correct. It's
Are
something
you guys
that...
hiring by chance?
Yes.
I think I have a
so
good recruit. for you.
which indie album vinyl would you like with your order, sir?
Yeah, we have.
Good
Yeah,
neck deep.
Xavier's like, we have all the best bars. Oh,
Deep.
yeah, what'd you say?
Neck deep.
You got neck deep.
Yeah, oh, I've heard of that
Fucking
bar.
A.
You got December, the acoustic one. You got that?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you got December
Nick
acoustic
Deep.
only on the 7-inch.
Nick Deep. He is a accomplished,
Oh, yeah,
accomplished
Neck
bard.
Deep.
An accomplished bard. I've heard many of his musings. As he's like finishing the coffee.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
that's right.
Recreations or other performances, I'm sure.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, Nick Depp is a really good guy, actually. I went to middle
Nick
school with him.
Nick Deep. And they finish your order. Xavier, he's like, oh, okay, so, for all of this, 5 gold, or for kind of the rest of the first order, 5 gold. And he's like, for you, sir, he's talking about, Wait, are you paying for everything?
Yes.
Okay, so it'll
Well,
be.
I
It'll
will
be,
pay for me and Sarah.
Okay, so for
'Cause
you
I
two,
have to,
it'll
I
be
guess.
2 gold, and then for everyone else, it'll be 5 gold. It's like,
Okay.
And the Earth Johnson woman's like, oh, so that's how you do it. It's like, it'll take practice for you to do it as well as me, but, you know, all in due time. And he's gonna set all of his up. He's like, are you guys, you guys can sit here or outside, whichever one suits you, but enjoy.
Thank you.
And we'll take your money. And there's another guy comes in. He's like, oh yeah, just give me something, something regular. Or, oh yep, coming right up. The other sailors just kind of grabbing some coffee and going. They're like, all right, see you, Xavier.
Yuri will motion everyone to one of the tables outside.
What are we working on?
The church.
We do have the church. That
scared of the
bow
church.
fellow from... Well, hold on. Why?
Well, I mean, they got some bad people around those parts. I don't want to be.
That's the fun part.
Yeah, but like, I don't want to like go killing people in the city, you know, because like, I know real people. Like, I don't want. It's the whole thing.
So are you concerned about the optics of this?
Yeah, I mean, like, if we just roll up on a church and then somebody's like, hey, it's those people from that shit, then we just gotta kill them. And, like, in a church, in the city, and then, like, there's gonna be some little 12-year-old that sees it, and then he's gonna be like, I gotta kill those kids, or something. Like, it's so much.
I agree with you that it would look terrible for us to knock over a church in the city.
Why do we have to kill them?
I mean, I'm not saying we have to, but, like, what else do I do?
Mars, you're not a killer. What do you mean?
Well, I
I
mean,
think
you know,
everyone
pray.
turns to stare at Scotia.
Just looks at Sarah. Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah,
What-
technically I'm a blacksmith. but,
Anyway,
like,
What did I say?
you know,
Yeah, she kind of sips a coffee.
The man with the highest kill count in the entire campaign.
well, I mean, I guess in Sarah's defense comparatively, but
What?
so the church is, I think, probably not the place to go on a murder rampage. But
Again, why are we going on a murder rampage just because they recognize us?
no one suggested we do that.
Well,
you
no,
suggested we do that.
well, that's what I'm suggesting.
You're suggesting a murder rampage.
Yeah, but also, you know, maybe we just don't have to go there. Because what else would we do besides kill everybody?
These are the people that want Emma.
So,
So we simply identify which of the people at the church that is,
Oh.
and convince them to not do that
or
Politely.
as politely as possible.
Or
Or
drag them outside into the street and kill them in front of a crowd of people.
That wouldn't.
Right?
That wouldn't be
Now,
smart.
once
Mars.
again, terrible optics.
See, that's what
Alright.
I'm saying. Is like,
What
then
if-
there's no point in going there.
If they are not amenable to our demands, it becomes black bag and we do it at night.
Oh. Okay, so you're saying we try to convince them, and then if they are like, no, then we kill them. But if they listen to us, then we don't have to kill them.
see,
Why
now
would we
you're
kill
starting
them
to
if they listen
understand
to
a
us?
little bit. You're not quite there, but you're starting to get the hang of it. I
Alright.
think.
Alright. I mean, if you guys lead the way, I won't kill anybody outright, but like,
That's great,
We
man.
know.
let me know if I have to.
Anyway, what I was going to say about Bo is I think he works for the leadership of that church.
You think so?
They were in the area.
Why do you say that?
Because it's only been about 20 minutes since I cast a mind spike in one of their spies.
Well, that'll do it, won't it?
Yeah.
Could L
So was he
as you-
was he
as-
lying about who was employing him, or was he just not, fully honest?
No, yes, the entire time.
Awesome. So what you're saying is when we said, "Hey, don't say these things," he's for sure gonna say those things.
And this is
Yeah.
why we kill people. I'm just saying. Should have killed him.
Your heart's in the right place, Maros.
L, as they're talking about killing people, what are you going to do?
Sips cold brew.
Elle, I think, actually went to the restroom.
Dude,
she'll
we're
be back.
we're 2 for 2
In the character.
in characters.
By the way, she's
Sure,
like,
we
I'm leaving.
Oh, Velitha, you gotta get yourself a cold brew.
Yeah.
So like a 12-hour steep, like an 18.
I don't know.
No one speaks to me for like literal minutes, and as soon as I go take a piss,
We had to kill time, all right.
Yeah, they're having
Maybe
a
you should
conversation.
just take faster peas.
Real,
Or
honestly.
jump into the conversation on your own.
Yeah.
Vince is right though. I
Or
do
jump
just
into
be
the
sipping
toilet.
a coffee.
Take a PB on your piss, dude. Like, go
Take a
faster.
PB.
Get a gold split for real.
True.
This motherfucker said gold split.
That's
Look at the freaking
That
pace.
was a very
Cold
that was
split.
wild for a second there.
Look at the
My
freaking
God,
pace.
wow.
Anyway, I don't know how long they steep this for. It seems like they kind of didn't expect me to order a cold drink. I think they kind of did the thing where they cool down a hot one. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you just put like 2.
They like
Roll-
threw some
roll
ice
me-
cubes in
roll
there.
me a
Like
history- roll me a
Yeah.
history check real fast.
me?
Yeah.
Can I retroactively roll? I don't know. What do you want? History or perception?
History or
'Cause
perception? History or perception? Sorry, history or perception. That's your choice about that. If you want to roll that again.
I was standing there while I was ordering and
Yeah.
all the drinks, and I'm definitely tall enough to get an angle. I don't know what I get with a 10 though.
Wow.
No,
They have one of
10,
those
11.
like
You
weird lighting.
I didn't
fixtures
see what they
block-
did, but it's
no,
good.
you. Yeah, you didn't quite see what they did, but you think back with that 4, I think.
Actually, this isn't something I was watching. My passive is 15.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think you were actively watching it. Okay. You felt that you didn't quite catch anything. Yori, you saw
What's
One
your
of-
passive?
one of the
Probably
guys.
better than mine.
One of the guys in the back. Oh, yeah, Velta, what's your
14.
passive? 14.
It's 14.
One of the guys in the
Oh,
back,
okay.
you saw him draw something on the cup. And you go to look kind of at Velta's cup, and the rune is fading right now. But it looks like a frost rune.
All right, that's cool. I will admit that's cool.
And
Terrible coffee, but
the guy was just like, oh shit. 'Cause you were like, oh yeah, I
that's
guess
the coolest way I've ever heard somebody make mid coffee.
they were like, oh shit. He's like,
Some ice or a frost rune on a hot coffee.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like when he said, "Oh yeah, you guys have an elemental back there." They were like, yeah." We have one. It's just some guy in the background. I'm just going drawing runes on it. But yeah. L, as you come back to the table, you kind of hear Maros talking about, yeah, we're gonna have to murder him. What are you doing?
Oh, excuse me? We're gonna have to do what?
We're gonna have to kill them, Al. I was just trying to explain to everybody, what other option do we possibly have besides killing him, right? Because then,
Words.
you don't kill people.
I was going to remind you of the time we successfully interviewed, almost said interrogated.
Mm-hmm.
We are
That
not
one
killing anyone,
pack
thank
member.
you very much.
No, your wife did that for us.
What did I do? And she's like trying to sipping a coffee and like looking out at the street.
Anyway, that interview was successful.
Yeah.
I can cast a zone of truth.
What if we go to the church, okay? And we do not immediately kill these people.
We do not kill anybody under any circumstances.
I have to disagree with you.
I
Or
don't know
you
if
will
know
have to
this,
kill
Al.
me.
I've killed a lot of people, Al. You've been
Yeah,
there.
what is this concept of killing is immoral when that's literally what we've been doing for the past year? I mean, what's going
Yeah.
on? Dude, am I still fucking dreaming? Is this what's happening? Like,
That's possible.
No, you're awake. Coot.
This is
Jesus
real,
Christ.
unfortunately.
Oh, why do you
No, I
say it
have
like
to
that?
disagree.
Yeah.
There are. Don't interrupt me.
You guys are
Good job.
coffee.
Fuck, you've made me lose my thought.
yeah, nerd.
Like,
Ace,
what
would
if,
you
for
like to be
instance,
asleep?
what if we go to the church and they're like, hey, when is the regular service hours? When do you lock the doors? When am I not allowed to come here?
There are better ways of asking all of those questions, but yes.
Correct.
Out of character. I don't know if anybody has seen Yori's stats, but I have a +5 to strength and a +5 to charisma, and everything else is the most mid. I am built to hit things and talk to things, and that's it.
There's no in
Suave.
between. There's like, oh, we need to go in there and sneak, and it's like, shit.
Yeah, I'm built to talk. That's it.
Yeah, see, Maros has a +7 in strength, and everything else is mid, and wisdom is a -1.
How do you? What
You
item
mean-
do you have that's buffing that?
No, you mean a +7 to athletics. You have to have probably a
Yeah, I'm talking about like just stats.
general.
I have
No,
Oh, the straight
maximum
stat,
possible.
I see.
Maros is
maximum
well-rounded. I don't
possible
know.
on
what you're talking
charisma and dex. Anyway, yeah, we can go talk to these people, and then if they're just not listening to us, like Yori said, we can go black bag, but we don't have to do that like in the morning.
Okay, so plan B could be killing people. But number one, you guys want to ask some questions.
Yes.
All right, so I'm
I
gonna
think
let
it'd be
you
great
guys
to find
figure
out like
those
what they
questions.
know.
Yeah,
I don't know that you get the concept of if plan A is kill people, plan B cannot be ask them questions.
well, I don't want to ask them any questions.
I would love to ask them questions.
I
Well,
would like
then-
to ask them a few questions.
Well, then I promise.
More importantly, I think we should be demanding things of them.
Yeah. Asking questions is a nice way to put it.
Well, see,
Yeah.
I like that. Little interrogation.
We're not doing any advanced interrogation.
Okay, Just, some intimidation. No violence.
It's like,
If it can be
Can you-
avoided.
Roll an insight for Velitha. I guess anyone who's paying attention. That's really good. You said advanced interrogation, and Yuri like winces.
you see a slight smile on. I think with that insight, you see a slight smile on. You know our Scotia now, actually. On Scotia's face, like. Uh-oh. Did I DC?
Velitha's getting weird vibes.
Oh, roll 20 crashed for me. I gotta
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, you all reappeared.
This guy's
Just,
gonna have to reopen like 7 windows again.
Yeah.
He's got so much shit open.
Yeah.
OC,
Offload
Aris,
those to
and
something.
Sarah are still
Offload
pushing
those
this
to a
narrative.
tab that doesn't crash when roll 20 goes down.
Yeah. No, it's all good. I only had a couple open. You're fine.
I think he doesn't offload them to different tabs and stuff like that just for like stream.
Yeah.
Are they even on stream though?
Oh, no,
Like,
no.
he
Yeah, I
Pops them,
popped
he pops
them
them
out.
out and put them.
Wow. Then
But the second
Yeah, I'm
monitor.
saying you could have those open from like a roll 20 tab, and then have a different roll 20 open to use the chat and the map and all that shit.
That's true.
Yeah.
I just try to keep shit pretty simple so I don't forget anything.
all good.
Because I'll forget not to switch tabs.
Whatever works for you.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys see Scotia kind of look at you like. So these are the men that want to hurt Sarah? I could always talk to them.
I think it's best if you don't come within a 20-mile radius of this place. You should just probably leave the city, actually.
What do you mean?
Valid.
What do you mean? I can't just have a conversation with this holy church?
She's a lot better at talking than I am, honestly.
I don't think that's the issue. I think the issue is if you're worried that they'll recognize us, why are you not worried they'll recognize her? Immediately.
What do you mean?
She's
What do you mean?
She's a very diverse closet.
Good save.
Well, I mean, none of those ones who saw me made it out alive. Right? You all
They've
killed
been
them.
spying on us the entire time. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
You all killed them, right?
No,
Oh.
there's been so many times where they've gotten away. So many. It's hard to even count.
I see.
For different groups as well. There have been
Yeah.
no less than 3 different factions spying on us.
I see.
Let alone what happened at Woodside.
Oh.
And right as we
yes.
crossed through the gate, like, no shot.
She'll like look carefully at
Yes.
and she'll like and kind of not start kind of what she's about to say. Be like, well, it would be smart if you guys went there.
Is there anything you want us to ask for you?
Oh, no. You're fine. I need to make sure that Emma is okay. Make sure that Quiz and Lily have everything they need to start making something out of the Lotus. So you can ask away.
Okay.
If they're really them, I mean, I could talk with them at a later date.
If we have to go to Operation a Black Bag, Plan B, Violent Plan B, you can come.
I will agree with that.
Though I may have to go on a bit of a trip soon. And she'll kind of look over at UL. And kind of go back to sipping.
None of us want to ask why. None of us will miss you.
Oh, I know Maros will miss me.
Oh, so much.
And you kind of see her. I'm meeting someone you might like, Mr. Ixiori.
I didn't ask.
And she'll just continue looking out at the street.
Arvyre and Coot, what are your thoughts on this plan?
I mean, so just to get this straight, right? We're basically just going to the church, asking basic questions, and no killing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that is the first plan.
That is the only plan.
Well, yeah, clearly for L, yes, it's the only plan.
You're the only religious person in the group's like, what?
Yeah.
And I imagine the second plan is if shit hits the fan, we just go guns blazing, right? Am I correct? Okay. So basically, what you're saying here is it's always been the usual plan A and plan B for the past year of us encountering things.
Yeah. I'm pretty much what's gonna happen here is I'm just gonna go in, right? I'm gonna stand at the back of the group, and other people are gonna ask some other people questions, and I'm just gonna figure out who in the room is the easiest person to kill, and then if shit goes south, I mean they're first, you know, and then that's where I'm going. But otherwise, I'm just gonna be standing.
You would select the easiest kill first?
Yeah, I mean, you know, you don't want to do.
All right.
There's the tactical advantage in that.
You gotta.
All right, hold on. So,
Identify
okay,
your
so
most
basically,
important target first and jump damage.
Well, I mean, yeah, you could just one shot like a little soft eggy boy, get your triceps warmed up, you know.
Our fights are not numbers games, my friend.
anyway, so I think if
yes, same plan as usual. We
Same
talk
plan
for
as
as
usual.
long as is possible, and if and when someone else decides to accelerate.
Can I just ask where the internal dimensions of this church are, just for my own safe knowledge? You know, just.
Do you
Anyone
think we
know?
have a fucking blueprint cooked?
We don't
I
know
mean,
yet,
I
that's
would
where we're
imagine
going.
at least someone could give me some rough dimensions here. You know, are we working in a fucking 5-foot box here? Obviously, or no?
Oh my
Issa,
fucking
did you go inside?
Building.
No.
No,
Did
I
not
was.
go
Did you
The
miss
three
the
of
part
you
where
were
I
the
was in
only
a
ones
coma? Did you miss the part where I was in a coma and had amnesia? Like
Nah,
you missed the.
you were in
Yes,
that group. You
yes,
were
I
in that
did.
group
What
with
the
them.
fuck are you talking about?
Roll me a history check.
Yeah,
Quick. You were in that group with them. It was you, Maros, Valentine. You might have.
Yeah, I don't remember anything.
You saw the building, but like you can't really. Maros quickly told you guys to turn around, right? Maros was like, "Yeah, we should probably go back the other way," as you guys were staking it out. So like, you really didn't get a chance to look at the building itself. You can see like maybe the tower, like the steeple, maybe from the distance, but like you didn't really gauge how big it was. For sure.
It's like a regular sized church. I don't know what you want from me, man.
The thing is, regular can go into so many definitions in the land of Arvyre. You know this, right?
So
Oh
we're
my god,
going to
one
go up
can
there
just not be an
and look
idiot.
at the church while we ask people questions.
Fine.
The questions
I'm-
including where are the back doors and when would it be inappropriate for us to return?
Who keeps the keys? Stuff like that.
I think me and Kook are gonna focus more on not
Where do
killing
they
people.
live? You know, the normal questions.
Yeah, Maros, I'm with you, man. I'm just like, I think the smooth talking, I mean, like, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I just like to prepare for the worst, you know? Yeah, it's
I
just
would
all.
like to put something on the table. This doesn't have to go immediately to violence if things start to go wrong during the talking phase.
Right. You do
It
have a
doesn't
good point, though,
relieve.
Yori. Maybe I should warm up while I'm picking out the most
Like roll
important
your
part.
do some like stretches.
Yeah, like, you know, do some like maybe like take you and cleave and like
What about
grab it by the
you know,
axe head, do
what
some
if
like
you-
crowns.
What
you
if
know?
what if things are going wrong and we decide, you know what? Maros actually needs a full like warm up workout first. So we go back to the caravan and let you work out for a few hours, and then we go back at night when it's dark.
Part of the point
After
of
you're warmed
Yeah, but
you are at the
drinking
top of your
coffee
game
now.
when you choose to go do a murder.
Yeah, you're like limber. You know what I mean?
caffeine's half-life is like 3 hours max, though.
I can buy you another coffee.
So, if we can get another round
You
of
just
coffee later in the
need
day,
Caffeine and
that might be.
taurine.
Well, I have an addictive personality, Ori, so, you gotta balance things out. I don't want to be on edge if I'm fighting people.
Can I see
I was
Squishy?
going
It's
to
like,
offer you a potion.
Well. See,
Is
now
it
that's
like what kind of potion?
Yeah, you need
It's,
like
it's basically
paper you
actually
do or
cold
what?
brew coffee, but like murderously strong and also has like taurine.
You just got an energy drink.
It's an energy drink.
Arvy.
I'm gonna try to take it from him as he's explaining that. He's
Please
just like,
don't drink it right now, dude. Please,
No,
please,
just
God, roll.
launch over
Please
the
roll
table.
higher, Yori. I beg you. Thank you. Please, God, roll higher.
Just
Just
full
not
blown
even
launch over the
not
table.
even breaking the
Sorry.
sentence as he's finishing explaining like what it is. He's already like grabbed Maros's hand and put it back next to him.
I'm just like
It's like,
laying across the table,
It's like,
belly
mm-mm.
down.
You got an addictive personality. We saw this coming, my man.
So she's like, well, you guys seem like you have a plan, and you don't need my help, so I take my leave early.
Jory is trying very, very hard not to say something.
She will kind of.
Constitution saving throw to not say it now.
I will. Nope.
No, we don't.
I feel like we should have a plan. But for some reason, it's always harder than it needs to be.
She'll
Part of a plan, part of us making a plan would involve more information than we have. That is the purpose of Plan A. We must do recon, then we can formulate any further approach.
Mara, she'll kind of pull you aside and be like, I was serious that I need to go somewhere for a day or two.
I know.
Okay. And she will head back to the oddity.
So the church. We gonna go there now?
Oh yeah, I was gonna. So while we're sitting here, I have been mentally pinging the mind spike. I would think like at this point it's been 45 minutes, maybe 50 minutes. I probably got like 10 to 15 minutes left on the spell.
They seem to be still in the vicinity of that alley.
The alley outside the audit.
Correct. I would say maybe like 4 blocks away from it.
So when I first hit them, they went down to the docks and then
Yes.
to somewhere else near the docks and then back up to the
Yes.
alley.
Yep.
Okay.
You felt them heading up on. It seemed like they were at a higher elevation,
Mhm. Okay.
and it seems like that's where they are right now.
Like stationary, not still moving.
But
Yeah,
so
stationary,
after they hit,
high up.
after they hit the thing down at the docks, and
Yeah.
then the other thing, which I assume was in the same area,
Correct.
but like two different places
different-
there.
two
And then
different
they
places.
came back, got up on a roof, and have been posted up for the last 30 minutes?
Yes, 3 minutes or so.
Okay.
We could go to the church now and ask our questions. Or if we want to get a little more aggressive, there is still one of their spies where I left them earlier.
What could we do with the spy? What do
The same
you
thing we did with the last spy, minus the killing them.
I think we would be better off pretending like we don't notice them and going to the church.
Was that a frog?
Yes, yeah.
I like.
There's a little...
That was me. I like scooched the chair back against like the ground. Yeah.
There's a frog on L. No, shit.
that was fucking frog, son.
Toad son.
I am up for either plan, and it sounds like we don't care about the spies, so let's go do church.
Okay. L Coot, you're vibing with going to the church?
Yeah, vibing, let's go.
It's good.
Yeah, well, Velthel wants to definitely do the church first before Maros forgets the plan.
Correct.
And Coot, because
Yeah.
apparently he's an amnesiac now.
I don't remember anything from yesterday, bro. God, I'm sorry.
Cook's blacked out.
We really got to get him off the dark and stormies, man.
True,
Taking
get him out
toll.
of the dark and stormies.
We gotta have
Like-
an intervention. Oh, and when we're on the road again, we gotta set up an intervention for real.
For real, for real.
Bro, you're not you're my fucking mom.
Okay. Give me like 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Wow.
Let me take a little mini break real fast, and then we'll head over there.
Yeah, if you gotta set something up, we can
Yeah.
Take a break.
Yeah, I gotta set something.
take a break.
We'll take a break right now. This is a good spot.
Taking a break.
Hell yeah.
We can technically take as many breaks as we want. We just don't because we treat this like it's a show for somebody.
True. Yeah, I need to take just a thing, and because I figured you
Also,
guys.
I
figured
am
you
British, so, you know, mindful
Tea-
of that.
tea time.
Boy, governor.
Oh, trust me, we know.
We
Actually, I'm pretty sure the European
It weighs
D&D
heavy on my
system
conscience.
only allows for one out per game.
I'm burdened with the knowledge.
All right. Yeah, I couldn't think. I'd use the bathroom.
Understandable.
I was like, this is gonna be a kind of a longer thing. I need to like probably go right now. But yeah, is everyone here?
Yes. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone left yet. Maybe
Okay.
Arthur.
Okay. Yeah, we're good.
I think Arthur's gone.
Good. That's fine. I need to see.
He said good. I don't want to play with him.
It's not. Shut up. I gotta see. You guys mentioned that you would go here the next last session.
We did.
And
If
I
you didn't prepare it at all.
I didn't believe you. I was like, maybe they won't.
This guy's like, I need to download a church map.
Correct. You already know.
Dude's desperately drawing pews.
Correct. Even in my head, I was like, I should probably do this. And I was like, oh shit, it's fine.
He just didn't believe us.
No.
I'm trying to go to the church for like 3 sessions.
Yeah, I figured.
This is a place where we'll get a lot of answers. So
Maybe.
this guy's like, I didn't write any, so you're not getting any.
That's right. Let's go. No, I'm joking. This is a thing I anticipated
Uh-huh.
for sure. yeah.
Eventually.
I mean, Maros had to donate his money somewhere. Smile. He's probably Grady. You probably forgot about that, didn't you?
No, I did not. I promise.
Mm-hmm.
I have an idea.
You have a note. He made notes. I'm proud of you.
I honestly don't even have a note of that. Like, I'll just be like falling asleep at night. And I'll be like, oh fuck, I gotta donate that.
Yeah, I mean, you'll figure out what to do with it.
I got a few ideas.
All right.
I'm back. What's going on?
Just me frantically being a DM, setting up something. You know, the usual.
Were we supposed to do this?
Yeah, you were.
I'll just finish this sentence. Were we supposed to do this?
You were at some point.
Okay.
I thought it might be today.
It felt like we had an opportunity to go do that 2 episodes ago.
You did, and I thought about it, but I didn't do it. Yeah.
Neurodivergent.
Yeah.
ADHD.
Problems?
You think I'm a DM with no problems?
No.
Bruh.
That shit cracks me up so much. He said, no problems. ADHD.
No problems.
ADHD. Neurodivergence. My brain
It's
just
hard for me to do things that people are supposed to do.
That guy's sick, dude. I need that.
I can't fix the paint on your wall.
You're right. Thank you, landlord. Appreciate it. All right. Let me see if I have something for this.
Oh, the ceiling leaks in your shower? Sounds like increased water pressure to me.
Sounds like a you problem. This is a good. This will work, dude. We're doing this stuff all on the fly. Thank you for bearing with me, by the way.
You're fine.
I'm
Believe
big.
this shit.
Dude, dang shit, DM, dude.
Cannot believe this.
Dude, I can't believe a DM not having something planned. Like, what is
I was
that?
20 minutes late, dog. What were you even doing?
What were you doing, bro?
See how I flip me being late onto you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you.
That's a pro strategy.
That is a pro strategy. Thank you. I'm super proud of you.
Thank you.
All right. I think I am good.
You good?
Yeah. We're big chillin'.
Being chilling.
Oh yeah, brother.
Hell yeah. Don't
Hey,
fall asleep.
no
Don't fall.
fucking
Hey,
yawn.
hey,
No
hey, hey.
fucking yawn.
No yawning. Stay
Hey.
awake. Stay awake. You better stay awake. All right,
I
we're
would never
good. So you
yawn.
guys want to go to the church? All right.
No.
Yeah, you guys head over there. No problem really. It's fairly early still. Head past the residential area, and turn the corner, and you see a large building. About, I would say, it takes up about like I guess one block or so. From where you see here, you see like the front kind of church area, and then you see kind of behind there's some kind of living areas, kind of behind the kind of main church building. But yeah, in front of you is this church. On the plaque, it says 10th Church of the Old Ones.
Large enough for you, Master of Flame.
Cooked as you look at this building. It's high, dude. Ceilings are sick, bro. You'll be fine.
Damn, bro. This is so high, bro.
Yeah, so high, bro.
It's so high, bro.
These ceilings, bro.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll investigation for further analytical analysis.
Yeah, okay. Dirty 20. Yeah, what are you looking at here? You see that it's like a two-story kind of church, and then there's like a tower kind of steeple that goes up another 2 more stories or so. There's probably one more. Then behind there's you see kind of the kind of living areas, and you can kind of think that these are places where anyone on grounds would stay. But as you guys are in front of the steps of the church, what are you doing?
I would have started like a block away, just looking for anyone taking special notice of us. Honestly, I would have been doing that the whole way up here, but
Oh yeah, of course.
now that I can see the church, it's like, okay, who is posted up, who is just sort of doing a chore and circling on their little guard path.
Yeah, roll me an investigation or perception, either one.
Damn.
11. Okay.
Damn.
Not good.
Seems like the regular citizenry. You see an older man, talking with another older gentleman, having a bit of a debate, it seems. A couple people getting ready for the day. You see on the street, though, a man in black robes kind of sweeping the front area of like where the opening is to the live-in grounds of the church. Like there's another gate there. He's kind of sweeping that area. It's an older gentleman.
Noted.
Shall we?
Lead the way.
I suppose I am doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, helmet under one arm. Just gonna head towards the church.
You guys can drag yourselves here.
At the bottom.
Yep, at the bottom. You slide through the large double doors into a large, grand hall. There's pews and paintings on the wall. Roll me a religion check. Everyone except Yori.
Jazz music stops.
Okay. And Maros, if you would, a religion
Eight.
check. Oh, he did.
Maros rolled.
Maros rolled. Okay.
Cooked.
Cooked. Sorry.
He's missing.
He just went AFK.
Sick.
You gotta take a piss.
Hopefully not on
Piss?
not on mic. Damn.
Not
Let's
on
go.
the AirPod.
Not on the air. Let's go. AirPod moment.
Hey, just so you know, I thought I pissed on Mike again, but I didn't.
Let's go. Dude, glow up. Glow up. He's learning, adapting. He's too strong.
That character development.
He's too
man.
strong. No, yeah, you guys make it into the large hallways. Velitha, looking around the building, you see religious iconography of things that you've looked up before. You know, as you stepped in this church, these are images of the old ones. After your bout with this ailment, you did some research on a newer human faith that's sprang up in the last... Hello?
Tenderizing.
Hello?
Sorry,
It's me.
I'm breaking apart the bao buns I got from the Asian supermarkets. Please bear with me.
Fucking hell.
Get a webcam on it right now.
This guy streams on Twitch, dog.
Yeah, no, dude.
Here, I'll
The same
close
guy.
the door. I'll close the door to my bedroom and see if that helps.
I got a great idea. Mute your fucking
Hey,
mic.
There's someone fixing one of the boards in the church. Actually, that's what you guys are.
Yeah, of course.
Dude, she's like, oh,
You
he's
want me
like,
to start like
I
Oh,
appreciate
really?
the offer for sure.
One of the guys praying's like,
that
shh.
age now?
This guy's like, shh. Hey, what the-" But as you look around, you see iconography of the old ones. There's a large picture on one of the walls of a golden humanoid figure sleeping, and it has its arms tucked in close, and there's like holy men watching over it. And that's kind of the one painting that you see to your left.
Okay.
You know this with a 16. You know this to be the faith calls this the dreamer. But inside here, there seems to be a couple monks going in and out. There's one at the edge of kind of the altar. There is a monk on his knees in prayer. What are you all doing?
Looking around suspiciously. No, yeah, I guess that's me. I'll sort of walk forward and what is this, a pastor? I was mostly paying attention.
What's up? Oh, this seems to be one of the monks kneeling at the altar. As you get close, roll me a perception check. You hear him whispering to himself prayers. He's like, to the old ones, dreamer, the light, the oracle. Give us blessings on this fine day. To the dreamer, may your dream be ever long. The light guide our paths. To the oracle, number our paths.
Cool, very good. Okay.
It's like,
Good morning, brother.
the three. It's like, oh, sorry, I was in prayer.
No, accept my apologies for interrupting you.
Hello. Oh, hello, all of you. Are you all? You come early to the church. Is there anything we can do for you?
We are simply curious.
Well,
We're
welcome.
new to the area.
Oh, well, welcome to Albin. There's lots of strange people here, but lots of people following in the path of the three.
I'll choose to ignore that.
And he's
I'm
like,
interested if we were to attend, what is it, service here.
yes.
Would be, you said we've come early, but that would be later in the day?
Well, we've just opened up the chapel mostly today, but there will be a service later on tonight, a smaller service. We do usually do a bigger service on the third day of the week.
The third day, I see.
Yes.
And how late does the one tonight go?
Oh, only for a couple of hours. We accommodate some of the sailors here and some of the people who are less fortunate, so they can have dinner and, you know, be fed spiritually too. He's like, oh, apologies. I'm Brother Valens, one of the monks here. And before you is a human man, brown hair, bit of scruffy, kind of 5 o'clock shadow type beard. I would say probably in his 30s to mid 30s. You see him in a full black kind of garb, and you see 3 chains around his neck. Very kind of knotted, kind of golden chains. Brother Valens, if you need anything from me or any of the brothers and sisters here, they're always willing to help. Willing to serve.
Yuri nods. Telepathically, barely moving his head to like glance toward Velitha, she will hear in her mind,
All right, we've got how long the church stays open. What were the other questions?
what do we need to learn? We need like
Yeah.
who guards the place.
Yeah, I'm not sure a lot of these questions he'll answer.
What do we need to get out of this? We need to get to someone in leadership, right? We need him to introduce us to like whoever's up top.
Yeah, that would be ideal. Get a meeting with like some kind of like high priest or something.
Right. We know how late the church is open. We don't really know like if someone sticks around, like a groundskeeper or something.
Yeah. I'm not super sure how much more we'll get out of this guy. It might just take some like reconnaissance over the course of a few days.
Yeah, possibly. While Yori is talking to Valetha, he's also like sort of making small talk towards the brother, whatever you told us his name was 2 seconds ago, and I forgot.
Yes,
Alan.
Brother Valance.
Balance.
He's like, oh, yeah, well, if you have any interest in the faith, come to the right place. And he'll look over at Elle real fast.
Is it Church of the Old Ones singular?
This is the 10th Church of the Old Ones. Ones.
Damn, they got 10 of these? Shit.
They won't miss one.
Correct. Wait a minute. Wait a
Smith said
minute.
correct? Hold on.
Wait a minute.
It's like, yeah, they really won't. Do whatever you
They
want.
won't. Damn, they won't. That's crazy. Yeah, he'll look over at you all. He's like, sorry, I was only really talking to this gentleman here, Yori.
That's fine.
Who might you all be? Come.
I didn't introduce myself.
Yeah, I was gonna ask telepathically.
Oh,
if you
wait.
introduced
I
yourself.
thought you guys had small talk. I thought you guys had small talk. Sorry.
Yeah, would he
Would
have asked
he-
my name?
Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. You're correct. Maybe like
If he's asking all of our names now, we could just sort of
yeah. He's gonna ask all of you names now.
rewind. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's gonna be like, hey, well, who am I speaking with? And I've always prided myself of knowing everyone's name in my parish. Even some of the new faces. You, sir.
Oh God, I'm trying to figure out how to decide whether Yori would lie about this or not.
I'm gonna take a few steps forward, be like, "Hey, I'm Jordan."
Yeah, all right.
Not Jordan.
Always down to bullshit.
Always to Jordan again.
You don't look like a Jordan, but I say people come in all different types of faces and names, as I always say.
Jordan.
Well, it's good to meet you, Jordan.
I say I don't look like a Stick Jones, but
Gestures vaguely to self.
I still don't believe his name is Stick Jones. Well, what can you do?
I need you to roll me a deception for sure.
I'm helping him sell the lie.
Yeah, roll an advantage. He rolled a natural 2, so you're fine. He's like, Stick
Okay.
Jones. Is that like a last name? That's all one word, or is it?
first name Stick, last name Jones.
I thought. Let me roll a history check real fast. I thought folks of the U tribes had
It's not a Wayhu name.
Oh, so you're from here, okay?
Yeah, he got married into the Jones family.
Oh
sure.
God. Oh, okay. Oh, Stick Jones, it's good to meet you. Who might you all be
I'm gonna
back
shake
there?
his hand,
Oh yeah.
or I'm gonna reach down to shake his hand. I don't know if he would
Yeah, he'll
accept.
He's like 5'10", 5'11". He's gonna accept you. Shake your hand.
Strength save.
You rolled a 16.
It doesn't hurt him.
He's like, oh, strong grip. You must be an adventurer, Mr. Jones. We get a lot of
I'm a
your-
harmer.
You're a what now?
Harmer?
A harmer?
No, farmer.
You gotta roll me
How
deception.
would he
on that.
default
The
to
man
armor?
grows stuff.
A farmer?
That's a nat 20.
A farmer with that armor. I don't know.
Farmer armor? Goddamn.
I guess it is hard on
The Jones territory is highly contested.
Oh, so you kind
The
of
predators are also very...
guard the farm too. I see. Who might you be, sir?
Name's James Johnson.
I can't stand you guys. Roll me a deception check.
Oh, the
Roll me a deception.
size.
Roll me a deception.
the worst possible name you
Dude,
could
he
have
rolled,
chosen.
he rolled a
after.
dude, he literally wrote a natural one.
This guy
James
just believes
Johnson.
us.
James Johnson.
Jordan Jones and Johnson.
James Johnson. Jordan. So Jordan, James, and Stick. Interesting names. All of you.
Dick Jones.
It's good. It's good to meet you. Stick Jones. Sorry, Stick Jones.
Full name.
Well, okay. And you, sir, and you, sir or ma'am, I see you guys coming in. Who might you all be?
I'm Elle.
I pretend to notice them for the first time.
You gotta roll me a deception.
Oh, who else
Performance. It's like, oh, Stick, you came in with these two people, right?
He was just so engrossed in the conversation that he forgot they were there.
Oh, good. He rolled a natural 20, by the way. Like, oh, I saw you guys all coming together. It's good to meet you all. Elle? And he's gonna look at you one more time.
To meet you.
She's like, oh, a fellow holy person. I see.
Yes.
Do you teach?
Do I do what now?
Do you teach?
Of course. We teach some of the younger kids in the area too.
So if we were to attend a service, it would be you sermonizing?
Yes. I'm actually in charge of this parish. I was sent here by
Shoot a look at Velitha.
one of the one of the high priests. I guess about 3 years ago.
Sounds like quite the undertaking.
Yeah, well, for someone as young as me,
They must have a lot of faith in you.
I hope they do.
By the way, I'm gonna slap Kooked on the shoulder. This is my friend, Feather Dude, and he's a mute. First name Feather, last name Dude.
You gotta roll me a deception for sure.
I'm gonna look directly at Kooked, and in the back of his head, he hears,
If you say one word, I'll kill you myself.
I then just start to sweat a single sweat drip from my forehead,
Cooked, roll me
and then just wave.
roll me a history check at advantage. You remember that being one of the main families of Clan Hisif, you had to learn Eric Cochran sign language when you communicated with Clan Jippy.
I don't think you can say that.
What's that?
I think they prefer Romani.
No, I know, no, Jippy, like Vulture. I hate you. I hate you.
I have to go for it.
That's a blow. Yeah, you remember having to communicate in that way. So you could, if you remember. Let me see what he rolls here. So he has to have another name besides Feather Dude, right?
You'd
Is
be
that-
surprised.
Is that what you've just
Well, like
kind of
he doesn't
called him?
talk. Yeah, he doesn't
Oh.
talk. Yeah, so like
so he
I'm
hasn't
sure he
been-
has a real name, but he
It doesn't directly translate.
Yeah.
Word is closest to feather and
when
dude.
when he's using his sign language, it's the closest approximation we can get right now. Because
Oh.
Yes, I
we're
then
not fully
start-
fluent.
I then start using sign language to try to communicate to him.
He's like,
Just to
"Oh."
add to the facade.
Let me see something.
If he speaks it, dude, you're fucked.
Like, oh, I understand. Well, he can hear me, so that's all that matters. Like, I'm not really versed in Eric Cochran sign language, but we get a couple of here just in common sign language. I'm not sure if they work the same though.
I gotta be totally honest with you, dude. I don't know if he even understands what we're saying.
Oh, I see. Well,
Yeah, we haven't
He
clarified
does.
that.
Don't be insensitive.
Well, I'm not trying. I'm just trying to be, upfront about the situation with Feather Dude.
okay. Well, he'll look at Ella. He's like, as you continue the conversation, he's like, another holy person. That's good. We teach tolerance here as well, and we teach open-mindedness and tolerance here.
Mhm.
So if you ever want to discuss any ideas or compare notes, this is a good place to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll take you
of
up on
course.
that.
He's like,
I'm
oh,
imagining that like
fact,
Mars
I
is like
probably will.
actually like genuinely interested.
he's
not
really-
I was like, and what's the professor's name?
He's like actually serious.
Got a notepad out.
What do you mean?
Huh?
What'd you say?
What?
Who?
Mr. Johnson.
Huh?
Are you all right?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
It's sometimes best to just ignore him.
Oh, okay. Well,
He means well, but sometimes he just says things that don't make quite a lot of sense.
oh, that's all right. Well, if you guys need anything else, just let me know. I'm gonna do more of my
Was
morning.
he bullshitting me when he was saying, well, not me, he was talking to Elle, but when he said tolerance and like acceptance and open-mindedness and all that,
Roll me an insight.
yeah, I think I
can't-
believe him.
You can't tell. I think you can't tell, and he seems genuine. In Veltha, you kind of get a genuine vibe from this guy.
It's hard to read.
Hard to read, but he seems, like a very bright person. If that makes sense. He's
He's
well,
told
like-
this lie before a
he's
couple times.
he's very open. It seems like to you. Oh, well, if you guys need anything else, just let me know. You're always free to look around in the chapel. There's beautiful art here, worked by many monks before my time.
You said you've been here for 3 years?
Yeah,
Is it just you, or does like someone else help you with the sermons? Like,
Oh no, so it's I do a lot of like the main. I'm in charge of the whole parish here, but we have a couple of the nuns and monks.
they help you out when you need a break.
Yeah, some of them live on with their families too. But they help me out here. Some
I
of
was
them
gonna
are.
say it sounds like a lot for just one guy.
Oh yeah, you always need a team. The old ones. There's 3 of them. They come in 3, and they all work together for our good. So. You
Well, I
can't
don't
do
know.
it
I don't
by
know how
yourself.
long we'll be here in Alvin, but if you ever need help, you just let me know.
Yeah, if you want to volunteer, we like I said, we like to feed less fortunate, do some teaching. So if
Right.
you ever want to help, we really appreciate that. Yeah. He's like, well,
Whether this may be a bit strong of a question on our first inquiries about this particular church and the religion, but what do you think happens after you die?
well, I think. Oh, that's a tough question. You know, I think we go into the dreamer's dream and dream with him eternally. But other scholars would say that, you know, right now, we're already inside the dreamer's dream. And he's just dreaming up this whole world.
That's why you need a totem.
Yeah, but, you know,
Tell you which one it is.
Yeah.
you know, that's what some scholars would say that, but I like to think that we go back into the dreamer, go with the dreamer and dream with him. Exist in that dream.
What if one were to never die?
Well, I don't know any person that doesn't die, but I don't know. Maybe they would probably be really sad. Probably see a lot of their friends and family go to dream.
Velitha just blinks.
But yeah, I'm not sure how that person would. Yeah, I'm not sure. I know that there's undead, and we feel like those things, they're perversions of the dreamer's dream, right? They're perversions of the light, the opposite coin of that. Those things need to be vanquished and let go so they can pass on. But something that could live forever, that isn't the undead, I that's maybe one of the other scholars might know something about that. It's really above me. And you said
Like
the insight?
giga insight, dude. For real. All right, he's got it. I don't.
Yori, you see him kind of actually pondering this.
These are very pointed questions, and I want to know. Yeah, he's actually thinking about it.
He's thinking about it, and you see like genuineness. Like he's thinking about it, like, and
He's not trying to skirt it.
no, he's like really thinking about it. Like he's like, whoa, yes, I might have to come back to you on that one. That's a really interesting question. Thank you for that.
I will just telepathically say to Velitha.
I don't think he's our guy.
Yeah, Velitha's frowning and just nods slightly. And responds and says, I think that they keep a lot of the inner workings at even higher ranks than this. Seems like you got to be in the upper echelon to know what's actually going on here.
I'd be interested to know if you ever do come to find an answer, or if you could introduce me to someone who would have a more complete understanding.
Well, that's probably one. Like I said, might be virgin on the very theoretical side of things.
Virgin.
Virgin. That might be virgin.
It's a Freudian slip, dog.
Truly. Truly.
Sorry.
He looks over, he's like, more on the theoretical side, but
We don't mean to to question your knowledge. We just personally know people that have lived for a long time.
Really?
So this is kind of something close to us.
Well, I mean, the elves live for a long time. We know that.
Right, like my parents. So it's just something a little more personal that we'd like an answer to, if we're going to join this kind of religion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I know the
Is
elves.
it sort of the purpose of us exploring different
We're curious.
congregations?
I understand, and I appreciate that.
Even if you don't think that someone, maybe a little more experienced, been doing this a little bit longer, maybe older, even if you don't think that they'll know, it'd still be worth a shot.
Well,
Seeing if they have an answer.
well, I know that maybe some of the folks in Aramnod at the first church might have some more theoretical ideas in that nature. Having been very close to, elven population. But yeah, maybe there, but I can't really say. Maros, what are you doing as you're over looking at the altar?
Brain.
Can I pop
He's
inside?
converted. He's
He's converted. Can I pop
he's like,
inside
I'm gonna
when
turn
he's-
Sarian, dog. I'm converted.
Convert moment.
when
Wait,
he's like, you'd have to ask somebody in like the first church. Nobody
Yeah.
at my church knows anything about that. Is this the same genuineness as before?
like I said before, like he seems fairly open. This is the kind of guy you get the kind of picture. This is the kind of guy that is very forthright. He's not really.
This to me seems like it's like a very well-established cult where most people are gonna think it's real, and it's just gonna be the top that is like
Yeah.
holding all its cards to its chest. Very selective about who they let know about certain things.
Investigation check.
Let's just sort of like fill everyone else in on what we're sort of thinking. Like, I'll first say to Maros and then L and then Cooked. Like, this guy seems to be the top level of this church, and no one else who attends this church who answers to this guy, like people who, like citizens who come to the church and not the rest of the monks and nuns, they don't. If he's not lying, then they're not reacting to me asking about like immortals, which we know they have a very strong opinion about. Very strong opinions about immortals.
Let me roll something.
I actually have one more question for him. Like, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Just one more
Yeah, no-
question
no
before we
worries.
leave. Like, how do you guys like? Are some of your churches a little more isolated? Like, this one seems pretty safe, but like, what do you guys do if like people are trying to like come attack you guys? Do you guys have like, are you like pacifists? Like, what's the deal with that?
Well,
Yuri will nod like this is a normal question.
Yeah, it is a normal question.
well,
I mean, it kind
we-
of is.
we follow the light, and if
I only ask because I'm a mercenary, and I'm not sure I could give up my job to join this church.
well, that's fine. You can believe in and walk the path that the oracle set before you, and that's all right.
It's kind
Sometimes
of person to person.
it is, yes, but I would say that for me personally, I'm more of a protector. I want to protect my parish, and I want to make sure everyone's safe. And if someone tries to harm,
You'll do what you have to
people
do.
I'm protecting, I'm gonna protect them first and foremost. Make sure they get out okay. I'm not trying to actively hurt people. That's not the path. What if I get to the final dream and they're there, and then we gotta have multiple awkward conversations.
That'd be uncomfortable for sure.
Which is fine. I'm always down to have those conversations, but
The least awkward it could be, the better. I get it.
exactly.
That makes sense.
And Mars, what are you looking for at the altar?
I'm just looking, seeing
You-
what I can
you
be
see,
looking for.
iconography of this light energy. It looks almost like a humanoid figure with 4 arms in a sphere, and its face has like a cube. One of the arms is on its hip, one arm is up, kind of exalting. One arm is on its heart, and another arm is on its face. Another hand, I should say, is on its face. And then you see something of an asleep creature. This to be the dreamer. Then you see a circle that looks like many kind of humanoid figures kind of in a circle, like one gripping someone's leg, someone's gripping someone's arm, and it's all in like a big circle, and there's like a small circle in between that, and you think this to be like the oracle that he keeps talking about. I just saw what you put in the chat.
That's real.
All right, there.
Every
It
single
is.
one.
It is real. Yep. Catholic churches be wildin'. The most devout. He's like, yeah. He's like, you know, now that you mention it, let me see something for you. It's like, you know, if I can ask, well, you guys seem to be like you're dancing around a question, and you know, it's okay if there's something you really want to ask me. Like I said, I have time.
Does this answer all of our questions?
No.
No. Yeah, what else do we need to know?
I have a few more, but I don't know if this guy can answer them.
What are
Yeah.
they?
They're questions like this guy clearly wouldn't know. Like this would be like more interrogation stuff of like, what do they want from immortals, specifically Emma, stuff like that. Like,
It seems like this guy doesn't know that.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Did we figure out like if they have other places of practice around the city?
You think this is the only one, and they called it the 10th Church of the Old
Oh,
Ones?
okay, fair enough.
Just because
I'm like
we
thinking,
could ask about other ones in the city, but I don't think so.
I'm thinking if this dude isn't the dude that's like organizing spies to follow us, then there's probably somebody else associated with this church in the city, and that's what we should be trying to figure out.
that's a good question. We could ask
That is a
them.
very good point.
We could ask them how they're funded for like doing their community outreach. and
Oh,
stuff like that.
that's a good, yeah.
Wonder how to ask that without sounding like I want to rob them.
Oh, I know. What's this dude's name again?
Feeding the hungry and less fortunate must take some generosity from your parish.
Yeah, I actually I've had a donation from a lord in the city that I've been trying to allocate. I was,
Yeah.
kind of wondering if maybe you guys
Donations?
could, take the donations and maybe you could point me in the right direction of where to go for, who funds your stuff.
Well, it's funded by viewers like chicken. It's funded. It's funded.
It's funded in part by Quip.
By Quip. Yeah, no. He's gonna be like. Honestly, that would be a really fucking sick segue.
This church is brought to you by Squarespace.
So Squarespace. He's like, can make
It's so easy. Even this priest could make a website.
It's true. Even Brother Valence can make a website. No, he's gonna be like, well, we get a lot of community support. We petition some of the lords, and some of the members of the consortium. Sometimes they will help us out. But a lot of it's just community reaches some of the companies, and
There's no like specific families that are particularly devout funding you. It seems like they're quite
Can
the
I-
operation you guys are running.
Will you let me, because I'm not going to be able to talk this out like
yeah.
with my brain. Can I just roll persuasion and see how like well Strixjory can help reframe the question so that we're getting
Yeah, for sure.
closer to what we want? Fuck, shit, ass. Anyone want to help me?
Absolutely, dude.
One of you has the guidance cantrip.
20, nat 20 is
Never
pretty good, man.
mind, nat
I've got-
20.
I've got a nat 20
I'm pretty happy
to
with
read
it.
the guy. That'll help pointing this.
One of
in
you
the
has
right
a guidance cantrip, and their name starts with a J, A S. M.
It's in my bed sheets. Leave me alone.
No, you're good. This natural 20 is right.
But
Yeah, you
trying
can-
not to mess with him because he'll know.
He's like, yeah. So I think it's a lot of different. It's a community effort. So we petition some of the lords, try and get them some of the nobles, some of the business owners. We try and get them to donate here. The lead church has kind of left it up to my discretion on like who I can have fund it, and I personally want it to be a community effort and not just have one group with their hand in the pie, because sometimes that can cause a bit of entanglement.
You don't want them to have like a too much say.
Exactly. I don't want them to have too much say of what these people need, and that's more important.
If it's a community effort, can I ask, like, are you guys feeling the loss of a lot of these people in your community that are disappearing? We've been hearing about that.
And you kind of see Brother Valens kind of get like real he kind of looks down at the ground. He's like, yeah, we lost G a couple months back. Tough loss. His wife and daughter, they come by here and get help, and it's so hard. People say that he ran away, but something in my gut tells me that something bad happened. He was a good man. He always came and helped out with the church on some of his off days. Helped, those things I talked about, the community outreach and the feeding. He helped with that too. It's tough, yeah.
Right.
I guess words gotten around about that. It's unfortunate that even new folks have to hear about that.
So, do you guys want a donation from Lord Jaren?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. And this is, it's up to your discretion, you said?
Yeah, but I will get with my other brothers and sisters, and we will use it for something, unless you have something you want to use it for, like specifically. But we're gonna use it in any way that we can.
It has to go to orphan children somehow.
Deal. Okay. For sure. I know a couple orphanages in the area, and we can get that straight away.
Okay. So do I just like give that to you? You don't have like a finance guy?
It's like, give me 1 second. He's like
an offering box. Like,
give me 1 second. He's like,
Maybe there's like a separate building with like the Pope.
So if you could always give it to Brother Hom. Brother Hom. He's probably in his home or in his apartment on the grounds. You can probably give it to him, or you can just leave it in at the altar, offering box at the altar, there too. And one of the brothers or sisters are gonna come by and get it at some point.
Okay. I probably want to make sure it's in safe hands.
it's quite the sizable donation. Want to take care of yourself, yeah.
Yeah,
For sure.
probably.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's smart.
So where can I find this brother of yours? What was
Brother
his
Hom?
name?
Brother
Brother
Hom.
Hom.
Brother Hom. So just leave out the main chapel building. I don't know if you probably passed the gate, to the kind of our live-in areas. There, you might he should be staying in his apartment there. He's an older gentleman. I think he's been here before I was here. So be respectful.
Let's just like take a wild guess. What apartment?
He'll tell you
like
kind
it.
of where on the grounds it is.
Okay. All right. And then I think I'll see myself over that a ways.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you all for coming. If you guys want to come during the main service, you're more
Third
than
day.
welcome to. Third day. We do it always on the third day. Remember, the dream. He's like, may the dreamer and the light and the oracle walk with you, even if you don't believe in them. Something's looking out for you. Especially you adventurer types. You always need something looking out for you, from what I've.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Well,
He's always a sleepwalker, huh?
who? The dreamer?
Anyway.
And you see him go back, and he's like, he'll kind of get back on his knees and like, roll a perception check.
Who?
Anyone who's listening to him as he gets back down, kind of to pray. Even with the 12, you hear him kind of, dreamer, if she is in your dream, he's found peace. The light guide his wife and daughter as they continue. And you kind of just hear him keep kind of praying.
I will leave.
What
The
was that
church.
pathing?
That was sick pathing, honestly.
Thank you.
That was accounting for the pews that should be in here.
That's right.
What? Everyone else leaving? Okay.
I pick up
I'm
Feather
there.
Dude.
Feather Dude. Feather Dude. I can't stand you. Is Feather Dude leaving?
He doesn't have a choice. I picked him up.
Oh, never mind. Elle, what are you doing? You're the last person in the chapel.
Speak up.
Speak up now.
Oh shit,
Whoa.
where is everyone?
You just
We're
see
leaving.
What
brother.
these motherfuckers gonna do?
You see this brother Valens just kneeling and praying. If you're just leaving, just let me know. I don't know you. Sometimes you have little ideas in your head, like fine
Yeah,
done.
no, I'm gonna go pray with him. Nah. We praying.
He'll kind of gets. He's like, oh, you don't have to do that. This probably isn't even your faith, but
I insist.
if whoever's looking out for you is looking out for me too, I guess that's kind of a double whammy.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me a religion check.
There it is.
Kind of gets to pray, and he's like, see, this is what it's all about. We may believe in different things, but look at us right here, praying with each other. And he's like,
yeah.
there's not everyone's like some of me and my monks. There's some folks who are just intolerant. You know what I mean, Elle?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Be careful if you run into anyone like that. Promise
Thank
me.
you. I will. I promise.
Okay. And you kind of see him continue. It's like, thank you to the Oracle for guiding Elle. in front of my path. And whoever she serves, I hope she serves them well. And you see him kind of continue your prayer. And you kind of pray to divine dragons, Mott and Ralas, with Brother Valens. And kind of have a moment. Oh, and he's like, he'll kind of stand up and be like, yeah, just be careful.
Thank you. I'm a dip.
All right.
My shit was sus as fuck. Why did he give her that warning?
Sometimes you just gotta pray with your homies.
He rolled a natural 20.
What the heck did he give her that warning?
He said
That shit's crazy.
he said natural 20. He said, you know what? I'm gonna look out for them. And you guys are like, dude, this guy's sus. I'm like, he's just a generally good guy. What are you talking?
No, bro. I don't believe you at all.
Just a genuinely good guy. Anyway, yeah, you guys are out of the main chapel. You guys can head to the kind of grounds if you want to. So.
Just drop off that donation while we're here, dude. That's all we're doing there, Smile. Just kidding. Clearly. Take me to Brother Hobbs' house apartment.
Yeah, you guys head into there. There's an older man sleeping. He's like, hello. He's like, you guys can come back here. Did Brother Valen send you back here? I'm just checking. I'm just checking. No,
Yes.
no. Well, all right. Who are you looking for? I can help you find him.
Pretty sure we're looking for you. We got donation.
Who, me?
Yes.
Would you like to tell us your name so we know for sure?
No. Nah, he's like, nah, I'm brother Alex.
Okay, not you.
Oh no.
Goodbye.
Oh, okay. Careful.
Oh
that's
no, I
harsh,
want to talk.
but
I
also-
want to talk to Brother Alex for a minute.
He's like, yeah. He's like, he's sleeping. He's like, "Sss, sss." What? Did y'all need something else, or what's going on?
I was wondering if you sell loose cigarettes. No. Do you know where I can find Brother Han?
Oh, brother Hame.
Yeah.
Well, so he'll like go point into like where like the apartments are. He's like, you see that there's apartments on the far left over there. That's the third one right there.
Okay.
Be careful.
And
Kill the brother Hame's older gentleman set in his ways.
right. You been with the church a long time?
Me, about 8 years. I got transferred.
Oh wow.
Got transferred to I was at the 6th church, but I got transferred here around the same time as Brother Valence to help him. Help system here.
Where's the 6th church at? Where's that?
The 6th church is in a village on the main path.
He's checking his notes.
Checking my notes right now. 6 churches in Dursville.
Hmm.
It's all way off the beaten path. Way
Right.
off the beaten path.
Ways out.
Getting close to Elven territory.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
And oh, sorry.
Go ahead. No, go for it. I insist.
All right. How many of your brothers you got in the city here? You guys got a big population going on or what?
Oh no. It's about 10 10 or so brothers, about 6 sisters here. Some of the brothers, have brought their families and things, so there's from the families are staying here as well.
Yeah.
Same with sisters here too. But yeah, it's very small, very very small. Nothing like the first church for sure.
Okay.
And
First church is probably much bigger, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the main church.
Yeah. Where's the main one at?
Armnod.
Makes sense, right?
Armnod.
What you got for him, Belta?
Oh, I was just saying we were talking to brother in there about like what we asked him like what he thinks happens after death. We were asking some pretty basic questions for scouting out a new religion, and we stumbled upon like the topic of, well, what happens if you never die? And he mentioned that people in the Sixth Church might know because they deal a little closer with elves, and I was wondering if you knew anything about that, or like if there was any talk about stuff like that when you were down there.
Here, also. I'm gonna give them advantage because this is very specific to you and kind of where he's from. He's like, well, yeah, the elven folk have a bit of a different idea on things. They're more inclined to the divine dragons, honestly, which, fair enough, since they live a much longer life than we do. But I would say there was a couple of years back, there was a man there who had some strange ideas about if folks who live too long, but I can't remember. I think he was quickly didn't see him much after that, though. I think he left the church. But me personally, I believe that we go back into the dreamer's dream. But I like to do more research too. He kind of leans in. He's like, I'm a very learned man, so I look at lots of different points of view. I see those elves. They're quite different. No offense, by the way. No offense. As he kind of looks at Elle and Yuval, they say no offense.
Of course, I was just curious.
Did you say Brother Han was this way?
Yeah, he's over there. You'll be able to find him. Like I said, just be respectful. I know Brother Valen's probably told you to already that, but just he's set in his ways, older gentleman. You know how it is.
Right.
And he'll let you go on. As you kind of head up into the apartment, you kind of get to the third apartment in that section, and there's just a wooden door. Very common. What are you guys doing?
I'll knock on the door.
Yeah. Yes. And the shoveling's like, you can open it.
Hello, sir. We're looking for a Brother Hum.
I'm him. You can come in.
We're here with a donation for the church from Lord Jaren.
Lord Jaren?
Yeah.
Oh, the Jaren family finally wants to donate to us.
Oh, of course.
Interesting.
They're very interested in helping orphans in the city.
Good. Good of him to do something. Great.
Well, of course. Right.
You can kind of see this older man Dark skin. Balding. You know, he's been around a while. Good, good. Well, got out with it then.
I'll hand over the donation.
He's like, all right. And you said Lord Jarin. All right, let's make a note of that in the books. He's 53 gold. Good, good. Appreciate you. And you said this is going to an orphanage of some kind?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'll make sure one of the other brothers or sisters transfers it to one of the orphanages in town, and it goes where it needs to go. We appreciate you.
Speaking of your the brothers and sisters you have in the city here, what type of work do you guys do outside of the church? Like in the city?
In the city, mostly keeping the grounds here. Some of us teaching jobs. Me, myself, I just stick to the penmanship and the books of the church. Making sure all of our donations are going to the right places. We spend the coffers correctly. This isn't our money, if you understand.
Right.
So
do you guys do like participate in like community cleanup? Some stuff along those lines.
Yes, we do that with the local citizenry. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we do something like that. Yeah.
What type of work does that involve?
Well, for the younger brothers, mostly repairing things, helping with shopping and other things. Mostly just menial work. Being of service, as they say. Like I said, I'm a bit too old to be doing all that. I supervise if I need to.
Right. What about like the slightly less higher ups? What type of community cleanups are they participating in? You get the younger gentleman doing the
young. What do you?
Repairs.
Yeah, slightly less higher ups. What do you mean? We all do.
Oh, like middle-aged group.
No, they help in that way as well. Like I said, they would help with what they can. Is everyone
You guys don't like do any spying on heretics or anything?
spying on heretics?
I'm just gonna in the back of Maros's mind, he just hears,
Careful.
Heretics. Bah. Who would want to give heretics any time? And,
Well, I just figured you guys would want to clean up.
Oh, if only we could.
Word so easy.
Truly, if only we could. And spineless main church. Damn heretics giving us a bad name.
Spineless main church.
Yes.
The first?
The first. High priest there, always more into politics than actually doing any good.
What kind of politics?
Lending the ear to the queen, trying to get in her good graces, trying to make sure that their faith is elevated in some fashion, and that's not what it's all about. It's supposed to just serve. We already know that a majority of people believe other things, and that's fine. But If only the main church would do something about those others.
The first disagrees.
The first has been complacent with a certain with heretics. They let the heretics do as they please. For me, I'd crack down on them. But
You mentioned others. Those are the heretics.
Oh.
Sect of.
Roll me a persuasion check. 13. They look
I'd
at
like
you.
to remind everybody that I'm not proficient in any of the charisma
I think
checks except for intimidation.
he'll look at you and be like at first he doesn't like really want to keep talking, but you're one of the first visitors he's had in a while, it seems. Well, at least like who doesn't just drop off their money and go. So he's like, well, there is a group of individuals who have ideas in their head that our faith is the one true faith, right? That there's no other thing else is above it. And
And you, of course, don't believe,
No.
as the first church recognizes that cannot be standing on point. Am
yeah, the
I
first
understanding you correctly?
the first church, like I said, they are very complacent with this group. I've always suspected that some might have those ideas, but they aren't as bold as to act on them like the heretics are. So they just simply wash their hands with the heretics and let them do whatever.
Is this other sect within this city or within the first church?
I can't say for sure. If I know every one of these brothers and sisters well, and I would know if they had any views of any kind. But can't say.
Right.
This so-called order has been a problem over the years. At least the years I've been
Has it been a
practicing.
problem for this church? It seems
I wouldn't say
like
here.
you would be concerned joining here.
I wouldn't say for this church. When I was a younger man, when I served and got my training at the first and traveled to the 6th, I heard of many things. Brewing at the time. Folks who said that the divine dragons were a lie and very being disrespectful to others. I think that just bubbled over into something else. Some of the younger ones of recent years, I know Brother Alex, one of his mates, got hooked up in all that stuff. It's no good. It's no good in any of it.
Did he say Alex was part of the.
He said brother Alec, one of brother Alex's parish mates, got hooked up into all of that weird kind of talk of. They seem to believe that immortal beings exist or something like that. Like I said, hogwash. Don't believe them. If you see them, yeah, I wouldn't care if you put them to the sword. And don't tell the other brothers I said that.
Put the immortals to the sword?
No, what are even our immortals? The hell?
I apologize. My Earth Common is not my first language.
I
Or my
mean,
second.
I mean, put the order of the old ones. If you see them anywhere,
Yori turns. It's an extra gesture as he turns to stare directly at Eldrita. Like, look, this guy's telling us it's fine.
if you see
Oh,
any
I
of those,
just
if you
did.
see any of those heretics, you put them to the sword. Doesn't matter what the first church says. Oh, well, they don't exist or something like that. If you see any rumors of them or anything like that, they're not right. None of them are right. You can kind of see him getting like visibly upset.
I'm gonna try and
he's
like
they're not right.
calm him down, I guess.
Roll me a
Just persuasion.
persuasion, yeah. He's
Damn,
getting visibly just upset. He's like, you're not
You
right.
seem to have struck a nerve. I apologize.
So
I've
it's
taken
like,
up too much of your time,
yeah,
and I
it's
thank you
okay.
for it.
I'll take the donation. I'll have one of the sisters take the donation down to the orphanage. And, like I said, be careful. May the three watch over you. May the old ones, may the oracle, order your path, and may the light guide your path. Now, you seem like an adventuring type of some kind. I've seen many of you in my time serving.
Oh, I'm a harmer.
You're a harmer? Sorry, I had to do it again. You like you harm people or something?
I find it interesting that that's what they go to first.
That's
Any
a good...
normal person would be like, he definitely said farmer, and I just misheard him.
You're a harmer? Like you hurt people or something? That's not a. Well, okay. Oh, you meant farmer. Oh, well, okay. Well, be safe out there. And he'll take the money from you, and you can kind of see him like visibly just like get back into his chair and continue writing in the large book that he had, kind of making a note of the money that they just received, and telling one of the sisters to go. Well, they'll have it into an orphanage, and putting Lord Jaren's name there. As you guys exit the apartment, what is everyone doing?
It's definitely been more than an hour. Did the spy that I left move at all before it wore off?
They seem to have moved toward the oddity.
I will relay that to everybody.
Time to go back.
Agreed.
You guys quickly head over to the oddity. There's no trouble. Brother Alex just putting the broom away into a broom closet. He's like, "You guys be safe on your way." As you guys kind of leave the grounds, I hope he's like kind of before he's like, "I hope Brother Hom didn't give you any trouble." Kind of as you guys are walking away, and he'll just say,
No, he was very helpful.
Well, all right. He'll just see you guys off. Yeah, you guys make it back through the residential area, back through crossing the main street into the oddity. Just at the front of the oddity. Roll me a perception check. Everybody, show me a perception check.
Yes, sir.
30, 20, sick. 15, 11, cool.
Of course, so, you know,
Yeah,
usual.
Usual, out of combat perception.
Yep.
That's lore. 12 and Velitha, if you would, perception check. 13. Yori, you see the figure first. Man, spectacles, hat, small beard, looking outside the oddity, looking at a pocket watch. Okay. And everyone else, as Yori kind of stares at them, you see Dunn on the outskirts of the oddity.
What did I say?
What do y'all do?
Well, I'm
Walking up.
sort of lost.
Walking up. Come on.
The shady, the kind of, he's like, oh, hello, hey. How do you all do?
Worse.
Worse.
What do you want?
Well, I've come to tell you that I'm here to give you your share of the job. Before I
Walk with us.
okay, and he will head down to into the oddity with you.
We're still having the conversation. I'm just.
Yeah, he's like,
Yori is on the look for this gold mask.
as you kind of Dun's like, oh well, good to see all of you. I'm going to give each of you shares here, and either equal. He has like a small little pouch, and he's like, Velitha, kind of put it in your hands. And he's like, Cooped. In your
Yes.
hands. Maros.
Thank you.
There you go. L. Here you go. And
I snatch it out without looking.
There you go. I've divided it up evenly, and I've also added in a bit of extra from my own coffers to you, just as a little extra thank you. Wait, which block are we headed to, by the way? I see where.
I don't know yet.
Oh, you don't know where you're staying in the oddity? Interesting. Well, if you don't need me, you seem like a man on a mission. The men and women on a mission, honestly. Don't let me stand in your way. I have my own investigations.
Yuri wheels about and gets close up to the guy, like full on bent down.
Listen, do you need anything else from us?
No.
What
I
was the
mean,
extra coin for? Was this?
like I said.
If there's nothing else, no, we have no need of you. Unless maybe time sensitive.
Okay. Well, good luck. And he will tip his hat and head back out of the oddity.
I'm sorry, I know you like the guy, Eldrada, but we're a little busy.
like him.
Yeah. Have any of you seen the spy yet?
Perception checks from everyone. Ooh, natural 20. Dirty 20 from Al. Okay. Uh-oh. Cooked with the wow. Dirty 20 from
What?
Cooked.
What?
I want to do Cooked first. Cooked. You look over and you see Bubo. Behind.
Wait, what? Oh,
you see
sorry.
Bubo, and you see him behind a tent. Elle, you see this too. You see Bubo, kind of the side profile of kind of Bubo, kind of behind some tents a bit further from your block. Yori, as you see Bubo, you see a figure kneeled on one knee, speaking with Bubo, and you see a golden mask in their hand. And you see kind of as you're on the move, right? You're moving? Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. As you kind of round the corner, you see a feminine face. A feminine drow face. Speaking with Bubo. And as you come closer, you hear the conversation. Sturgy. My employer does not appreciate you holding out information. It would be easier if you just told us. Nishibuo, are you threatening me? And you see like a Bubo is, there's nothing, no change in Bubo's stance as you kind of come up to this conversation. There's no change in Bubo's stance at all. And the drow look at him, narrow her eyes for a second, and kind of relax. It's like, there's, and then she'll see kind of all of you heading her way, and you kind of see her kind of step back from Bubo, hand on a dagger behind her back.
I just shake my head. No.
And with that natural 20, you saw wind moving around Bubo's feet, as like when he said, "Are you threatening me?" There was already like, no, I don't think anyone else noticed this, but you definitely noticed like the wind kind of shifted around Bubo. And at that moment, that's kind of where she paused. It was like, oh, hello, everyone. I was just finishing a conversation here.
What was it about?
You see the drow woman kind of like release her hand from her dagger and click
That's
her
right.
click her golden mask on. Like, we will find out one way or another, Bubo.
Who's we?
And you see her kind of like golden mask kind of look at you and just like turn, and it's just like just like darkness. And she's
I could
gone.
still see in magical darkness.
You see her kind of quickly rush away.
I'm following at speed.
Okay. What is everyone else doing as you are here with Bubo? Bubo's like, you don't have to. Oh, okay.
I'll follow Yori. I can see in the dark too.
All right. Bubo's like, You kind of, the rest of you who are with Bubo were like, I could have easily chased after her if I wanted to, but we were simply done talking. What are the folks doing here with Bubo? What do you? Well, I'll get to the folks chasing. Nothing? Oh. Hello? Players?
Hmm?
Players? Hello?
Where?
Why are you spaced so
Why
far
are you
out? Come on.
space? Hello?
Hello.
Bubo is here standing as two of your party members have ran off. What are y'all doing? The rest of the people who are here.
Well, the drow that was just here, talking real big to Bubo, like dropped a sphere of darkness.
Yep, and is gone.
Yeah,
She ran
fine.
away.
I can't see in the dark.
I see no issues.
You see, Bubo's like, oh, okay. And you people just like lead you guys out of the sphere of darkness. It's like, oh, you just leave. And oh, sorry about that. Belza and Yori though, roll me athletics here. Roll me athletics 6. As you kind of chase after her. Dirty 20. And Valtha athletics, if you would.
Valtha died.
Valtha.
Dylan's fucking dead.
Dylan's dead. Let's go.
I know what I'm doing.
Let's go, King.
Is it not coming through?
No,
No.
Did you roll it over here?
Nice.
Well, there it is.
You try to run after her. Yori kind of breaks off from you. Roll me a investigation though. Roll me an investigation check, real fast. You see maybe a path that you might be able to cut this drow off before they leave the city, before they leave the oddity, honestly. And you can head there. Let me roll something. Let me roll something for. Natural 19, or it might be more than a natural 19. Let me check this down below.
Am I keeping pace?
Yes.
Okay, so this person doesn't have a higher walking speed than 30.
Correct.
Right.
And
Okay.
yeah, it's a natural 19. So you're definitely
So-
keeping pace with her.
Seeing them turn and start running and me doing the same immediately, I don't think I'm more than 10 feet behind.
Yes.
Yori will sort of like lunge. There's no purpose to it, but lunge and like swipe right behind them just with an arm.
Yeah, sure.
Um,
Roll me an attack roll.
It's not an attack.
I mean, you're trying to grab her, right?
Not really. I just want them to notice that I'm so close, and I will see how they react.
Oh, okay.
I mean, do you want an attack? Here's one.
You kind of swipe at them. They actually like feel you. They turn around for a second and are gonna try and run further away from you. Let's see what they roll.
As soon as they spin to look at me, Yori will like just stop moving and bark at them.
Bravo.
Oh no.
I'm gonna cast command.
Oh fuck. I figured that's what you want. Is this a charming effect?
It is a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Okay, not charisma save. Okay, good to know. Let's see. Wisdom saving throw. They have a +2.
Right? Yeah, it doesn't say that this is any sort of charm. It's an
Okay.
enchantment, but
Yeah, if it's
Most-
just, it doesn't say
like
under the effect of
everything's an
charm.
enchantment.
Correct. They rolled a 21. You see them like quickly like skid back, and then kind of notice this enchantment and like quickly turn away and start running again. Velitha.
I'm right behind him.
Okay. Velitha, I need you to roll me a I'm trying to see like I know strength isn't your strong suit, so I'm trying to be fair of like how you would wit your way out of here, if that makes sense. Roll me.
So good. I don't think there's really much.
Okay. Roll me a strength save then. Or sorry, athletics. Sorry, athletics. Well, after you're like cutting through this path, you can see Yori. He's like 20 feet probably ahead of you now. Actually, no. This cutting through this path, you can see them running past. Kind of cutting through some of the tents. You make your way into a way you can attempt here to try and do something. You see kind of your Yori bark at this spy, and then can see an enchantment kind of from the helmet of Yori. You kind of feel this presence. But you see the assassin turn and run.
I'm trying to decide if this is worth it or not. At what cost
Yeah.
do you want to cast this person?
What do you mean at what cost?
I mean, at what cost?
You guys see back at the oddity block, Bubo is like already sat
I
down.
used a second level spell slot on. Hold on. Oh, mind spike. Never mind. I remember.
Bubo's already sat down with like two of with the other three, and it's like they really didn't have to chase after them. Would they be all right? You think? I know.
At what cost?
Oh,
Go ahead, sorry. I thought you were
he's-
done.
Yeah, he's sitting down with Maros, Cooked, and L, I guess, kind of near where he was before.
We can still talk telepathically. Out of character, I'm willing to dump one more second level slot onto hold person.
Yeah, what I'm meaning there is like I can do something that'll for sure let me catch up and get them, but it will be impossible to have a low profile ever again in this city. For Velitha.
I mean, I could try and just sort of drive them in your direction.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll let you kind of take lead here, but if it gets to that point, you let me know.
All right, you guys have an attempt. I'm gonna roll one thing real fast, and you guys will have another attempt to catch her. That's you, Yori. Okay. He's continuing out of the oddity.
I'm still chasing.
Okay. What would you like to do? To catch up with her, grab her, or anything like that?
Do I think I can make just like one good sprint and try and actually grab?
It's where you are next. kind of gaining on her. It's doable.
All right. What do I roll to try that?
Athletics. Ooh, she rolled a natural 2. So you quickly sprint up and reach and grab onto her shoulder.
You didn't answer my question.
She's gonna try and make it contested break.
Could be acrobatics or athletics to dodge this.
She rolled an 8. You have now a firmer grip on her. Let go of me.
Who's we?
The golden mask.
Golden man.
Velda, where are you right now? You see, I would say for free, you definitely see that you're always full contact, and it's kind of
Yeah,
grab.
I feel like I'm catching up, running up.
Yeah.
What does the Golden Mask want with our friend Boobo back there?
He works for us. And he's not being forthright with some information. And
The little owl guy works for you.
yes, well, the Master Frill. You don't understand.
Master Frill of the Sixth Church?
No. The who? I speak of Ridgard Frill, the man that funds your caravan. Only partly. And you kind of see her trying to break, push your hand away a bit, but you still have a firm grip on her, correct?
Oh, very.
Yeah. At the mention of this name, Valatha, that rings bells for you. You know that to be the man, Golden Mask, person funding, funding your caravan with the help of Kelvin Ursa, person who employed you. The Sturgy is using his position to be difficult. And Ridgard is curious about something that your caravan has. His caravan.
You are aware that a caravan is a collection of people.
It wouldn't exist without Master Frill.
I don't know about that. So if you're asking Streaky for information about something that someone else in our caravan has,
Being
or collectively we all have something as a caravan that you want to know about,
yeah, something doesn't seem right about someone in your caravan.
It's your master's caravan. He should know what's in it. We're just doing our job.
You kind of see here under the
Something
mask.
seems off about one of
chuckle.
them. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Like what?
It's strange that a seamstress with no prior shop somehow makes it onto a caravan funded by Ursa. My master's asked his business
Okay,
partner.
there are at least 10 people I could name in the caravan with no prior shop. And I've only been a part of the caravan for about 7 months. Seems like a failing of your information network. Or perhaps no one actually cares to talk to you because you're an asshole.
Look at that. I think it's that one.
It's probably that one.
It's for sure that one.
I'll tell you what, Bobo talks to me all the time.
Then ask him.
Do you think it's because you're not
What
an
am I
asshole?
asking him? Me?
Yeah. Do you think
Consider
he
myself
talks to you because you're not an asshole?
Probably.
That makes sense.
What am I asking my friend Bubo?
Who actually
Where the
is.
seamstress came from?
Yes. Who she actually is.
She's a seamstress.
And at this point, like, the guard is dropped on the Golden Mask agent. And she kind of is like, if that's all she is.
I'm gonna point to my cloak and be like, I mean, she made this for me. It's pretty good.
She'll look at it and she's like, not bad work. Well, if I will tell.
I'm feeling generous today. So if I ever see you again, then I'll kill you.
That would be
You can
bad.
tell your boss I said that.
I'll have to. And you kind of see her give you a slight bow. Be safe on
Tell him
you.
to send someone with better manners.
I'm gonna let go of them very roughly.
And you kind of see
Daddy,
her.
chill.
You kind of see her walk out of the oddity and kind of disappear into the crowd. Back at with Bubo, he's like, Bubo's like, oh, so what brings you to back to the oddity so soon? That's that early morning.
Vibing. Fuck.
Good. Like I said, no need to worry about the Golden Mask agent. Yeah. I will do my job that Ridgard hired me for, and that is it. Nothing else, nothing more. Though, you all have a second job, do you not?
That's what
That's-
brings us back here.
That's you all, Morrow's L. Cooked. Hello.
Yes,
Mm.
we are here. We are sentient.
Yes.
You're the ones Bubo's talking to.
Correct. You're
Yes.
back. Like, you have a second job. What is it?
We do have a second job.
I have been curious. You all have been very. How do I put this? How do I put this nicely?
I mean, you don't have to put it nice if you don't want
Very
to.
not so good at guarding the caravan. Like you have another purpose.
Hmm.
Which is
Hey,
well,
excuse me, I've guarded the caravan very well, thank you very much.
I did not say that you didn't guard the caravan. I've said that you seem like you have another purpose in mind.
well, Bubo, to put things in a very brief manner, at every sort of junction we tend to stop at, there are very intricate underpinnings that need to be dealt with for the safety of the entire caravan. Much
Oh.
more than what the surface level brings to offer to bear.
Roll me a deception check.
Pacifist, Bubo.
Let me see something. I have not opened up Bubo's stat block in a minute, and you know what? It is well deserved. You got me opening up the stat block. I gotta see if you're liars. Any liars in chat?
Absolutely no, I never lie.
Never heard of
Dude.
one.
What's that word you mean?
Who?
Okay, so this is
names.
insight. So,
Be right back.
all right.
Yep.
I look at you and like, you're not lying to me, are you? Well, it matters not. As long as you are keeping the caravan safe, that is all that matters. Kind of at this time, Yori and you and Vel are trying to make it back here. Like, oh, you chased after the agent? You did not have to do that.
It did.
Yori, you, they, Are you harmed?
No, he is the armor.
Oh, I see. Well, that's enough excitement for me. Only she would have tried to fight me. I would have loved that. I've not had a chance to fight anyone in a while.
Yeah, there's been like a shortage of violence. Weird.
Oh, no, remember, Mars, we do not chase. When a man does not chase violence, he simply reacts to it.
Yeah, I know. You gotta wait for it to come to you, but
Yes.
I miss it, you know?
But I will leave you to it. And Bubo will kind of walk back to the block, you guys' block of the oddity. As you all are here,
You mean to tell me that Booba was there for the fucking town meeting where Emma was like, yeah, I'm dying and I'm going to be weird about it. Can several of you help me? And then someone showed up and was like, hey, what's the deal with your seamstress? Booba was thinking, yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Roll me an insight check on Bubo.
Seems normal to me.
Roll me an insight check on Bubo. As he like starts walking away and he's like, okay.
Yeah, this is probably where we start headed back to everybody.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
2020. As Bubo kind of ends the conversation, is walking away, you get a feeling that he knows more than he's letting on, but also is in a difficult kind of position. And he, just from the way he's carrying himself, that he's Yeah, like it seems like he knows a bit more than what you think. And for you personally, Yora, you've already known that Bubo has been very suspicious of you all over the past couple of months. And it just seems like he knows something more, even though he's not really openly asking you all. He's, even as you like saw the end of the conversation, you kind of were, he was kind of wanting you all to, it was like he was wanting you all to tell him, you know. But, you know, he once Kook started saying like, oh, you know, we're doing this, he was just like, okay. And he kind of just like checked out. It's like, well, all right, you all. I will see you at our block of the altitude. And you see him walk away.
Is there a better way I could be saying it's dangerous for you to come around here? Because in my language, it's a much less violent thing to say, if I see you again, I'll kill you. It's usually said to wild beasts. It just doesn't seem to translate correctly. I don't know, I feel like everyone's taking it really badly when I say, stop spying on us or I'll kill you.
They don't really seem to listen.
No, they don't. Am I saying the wrong thing?
No,
No.
I think people are just a little dumb.
Might have to start doing the killing part.
That's what I've been saying the whole time.
You specifically said we should not do that.
No, I said we shouldn't
After
go
it
to the
was your
church.
idea.
I said we shouldn't go to the church because I said in the end we're gonna have to kill all of them anyways. So we may as well just cut out all the other shit, kill them out the gate.
Oh my
We
god.
determined that it wasn't at all helpful to us to kill anyone at the church.
That would have been a
Not
massive
yet.
mistake for sure.
Not yet. Wait for it though. That old man? Gonna have to kill him.
He was the coolest one there.
No. Definitely a lukewarm type of fella, if I ever seen one. Not cool.
As you guys walk back to the oddity, Horace, you see in front of your periphery a flittering of a feather. Again. And you hear a message. Sorry to bother you all. Sorry to bother you, but I'd like to discuss something with you. Maros, bring everyone to my tent.
Okay. I'm gonna go gather everybody up, bring them back.
Something wrong, Fletcher? You just had a 1,000-yard stare.
I was told to bring people back to this tent here.
Oh, Emma wants to talk to us. I forgot about that when we went to go get coffee.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
All right.
Yeah, let's to do that now.
Shall we?
You guys, as you guys walk past, you see kind of like Quiz and Lily like having a bit of an argument. Like, if you kind of see Quiz, if we use it like this, it'll be smart. And like it's like a bit of like a discussion in quotation marks. You just see kind of Mars, you just see Scotia in between the two of them just like holding her head like, ladies, if please. And that's kind of what you walk by. You make your way in front of Emma's tent. Oh, all of you. what do you all do? The latch is open. It's business hours. Yeah, it's open.
Go inside.
Yeah, you guys head in, and fabrics are kind of laid everywhere. There's a couple of finished pieces, and you see Emma sitting on a cushion. Oh, hello everyone. If you want to, you can sit down. Any tea, anyone?
I'd like
Yes,
some tea.
please.
And she already has a pot ready and is pouring some for you all. I've brought you all together because there's something else I want to discuss with you all in particular. After Quiz and Lily distilled the lotus for me, and I want to do something. Something that will take us away from the caravan for some time. Are you guys okay with this?
I mean,
You're asking for a
suppose?
busy? You do realize you are our primary objective here.
I understand. First, let me explain. I've been having visions, and I've been
Okay,
discussing
when
them.
that happens,
I've been discussing them with Sarah. She'll like
Mr.
look.
Story
She'll look at Cooked. She'll look at.
struggles not to say hey when that happens a second time.
She'll look at Cooked, and she's about to say Scotia, but she looks at Cooked. She's like, Sarah. And in the vision, I see a gleaming purple stone in ruins, surrounded by mountains. And as she explains the mountains, Cooked, I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, jeez. Here we go, gang.
She explains the mountains in detail. You see them in your head. You've seen these mountains before. And as she explains them, memories start coming back to you. And the panic sets in. The panic.
Roy sets a hand on his shoulder and casts protection from evil and good. I don't know what this is. This isn't. Let me bend this. It's against creatures, but I figure I can pick Emma as the type of creature that he should not be charmed, frightened, or possessed by.
As you lay this on him, the panic doesn't cease. Cooked, how are you feeling? And she's like, yes, the mountains are this, and I saw a ruin, a vast ruin. And Cooked, as she explains the mountains, you know this to be home. Place you haven't thought about in a long time. I need everyone to roll me a perception check. Besides Coot, obviously.
Yes, everyone, perceive into my trauma. Join me.
Trauma moment. Jory, I will say that you see this already, and then you see kind of Coot panicking.
I think I can't really read what's causing him
Yeah.
the discomfort, but I immediately recognize like a post-traumatic response.
I would say this is about what you needed. Elle and Velatha, you visibly see the worry creep up and fear creep up on Kook's face. You've always seen Coot with a bit of like vibrato and like really nothing phases Coot. I mean, you've been through a lot in this past, 10 or 11 months. And this is the first time you've seen Coot like visibly panicked. And you see Emma stop. She's like, "Oh no, did I do something? Coot, are you okay?"
I'm sort of a bit. Cooked is then basically just too stunned to speak and is visibly, like, that sort of. What is it? Just that face of shock with tears streaming down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Cooked right now.
I'm sorry. What did I do? And she's gonna look at the rest of y'all. What did I do?
I don't think you did
Nothing.
anything.
But I want to go there. I need to go there. And I want you all to take me there. I think
You know
with
why? Aside from the visions, obviously.
Yusuf, how do you feel about this?
As I sort of succumb from my panic attack, I sort of gather my bearings. Sorry,
Are you
everyone. Sorry. What she was describing was my home.
Oh,
My once was home. I haven't thought about that place in a very, very long time. But alas, if you desperately need to go there, all of us can help you lead the way.
I don't want to force you to
Do
do
you
anything.
have-
And you see like a bit of reluctance. And Coot, you know this to be the Caligo Mountains. This is the seat of House Avon. Exactly as she described it. And like I think that this is a part of my path that me and Sarah have discussed. And I don't want you to put you through anything that is too much, but I need to go here.
It's Sarah?
She'll look at UL and kind of like give you a nod. And you kind of hear it in your mind. I don't think Coot knows who Scotia Sarah really is, so I don't want to surprise him too much, especially after this. You can hear the message fade, and you can also respond back in your head. All right, Aslan.
No, it's okay.
Sierra nod, like, you will, as soon as this potion's done, and I think that the ladies are coming to some headway with Sarah's help, I will take the potion and go on this journey with you. Hopefully that should be enough to balance me in some degree. Scotia oops, that's a slip. Sarah tells me that I still should use my powers accordingly. Not try to overdo it. But I think that it's important that I go on this journey with you. That you protect me on it.
We will do our best to protect you.
We will leave.
Cooked.
We will leave. When you are ready, and you've made provisions to do so, I will tell the caravan that I need to post for a bit, and we will head on this journey. And she'll kind of look at all of you like, I want to thank you. Also, Ursa's money has come in for you all, and she will open up a chest, and inside the chest there's bags of 200 gold each. For you, Yori, there's a bag of 200 gold and also a note with a bear seal. A letter with a bear seal on it.
Did you tell us the totals we got from?
I did not. Because
Done?
no one opened it. I'll tell you though. It's 150 from Dunn. So a total of 350 gold from a lot of you. Your allowance from Ursa and 150 gold. It was 100 apiece. But Don threw in an extra 50 gold from his personal amount.
Brother, I got the glorious gold.
Yeah, I saw. I was looking at how much gold you guys have used, and it was like, dang, one of you is just rich because they have rich parents. The other one is just like, hasn't bought anything.
My gold total is 1776, brother.
Hell yeah, brother. And I proudly stand up.
I mean, I've got 1,300, and I'm
that's
still
right.
hanging on to that fucking expensive ass ring and wand.
Yeah. I mean, she's like, she'll kind of look over y'all. Like I said, when provisions are done, you will leave in a day. And we'll make this journey together. Thank you all. I know I ask a lot, but I know at the end of this, at the end of my path, I hope I will have the control that the others have. And she will kind of serve you guys some tea and let you all go out in your own time. Is anyone gonna stay and talk with her any? Kind of as she's like, after you're done with your tea, I will handle some affairs that I have before we make this journey. And
I'm
she'll
gonna
kind
be
of
real
put.
with you. No, because I am dying right
I
now.
understand. She'll put a hand. She'll put a hand on Coot. Like, I'm sorry that well, I hope you'll be okay on this.
Don't worry, I will. Thank you for your concern.
And she'll let you guys kind of leave her tent. And you see from here that like Lily and Quiz have stopped arguing and are actually like in the middle of like, you see Quiz carefully taking the leaves off the lotus, and Lily already has like alchemy set up. Scotia kind of presiding over them. They're making some headway on this potion. And as you move from this news, you can start preparing. Meanwhile, somewhere far in the deep, there's a chattering of sounds as voices discuss something, and there's a long pause. It matters not that they found our little lab. Our champion is already made, and he will bring death. And there's a chattering of abyssal as sea creatures jump back into the ocean. And that's where we're gonna end it.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Frick.
Frick darn.
Yeah, just a nothing ominous about
Oh
that.
no, I wish we cared about anybody in the city.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wild.
That's
Good luck,
crazy.
Duncan.
Good luck, Duncan.
Wait.
Godspeed for Will.
Godspeed, Duncan. But
Maybe
yeah,
I'll banish him to a different plane.
yeah,
Yeah, it'd be better for him not to see this.
yeah. Good session. A lot more IP heavy, but you know it is what it is.
Happens.
Yep.
Got
You
through a
got-
lot of the necessary flags, so
Yep. And you guys are you're going on a trip. Hell yeah, brothers. Well, yeah, we'll be back
That's
next
right.
week. We'll be back next week for a little bit of a journey to the Calico Mountains. Cook's not gonna have any trauma at all. It's gonna be
Hell
fine.
yeah.
why would he, dog?
Why would he, dude? Not like his whole
Yeah,
village
trauma.
got murdered or anything. That's crazy.
He's just homesick, bro.
He's just homesick, yeah.
Bro. Like, bro, just close your eyes.
Just
like,
close
you
your
know.
eyes and think of home. That's not hard. It's crazy. But yeah, we will be back next week. I'm excited to see where the party goes next. Yeah. I'll be safe.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.